I didn't add myself to the stage. I wasn't muted. Sorry, guys. My cat pulled everything down. He wrapped up himself in the cords, phone, laptop, iPad, everything went to the ground, booted me right off StreamYard. I had to come back in. I'm so sorry. I didn't even know he was wrapped up in the cord. He had his tail wrapped up in the cords. Oh, well, my phone was broke. Guess what? It's really broke. Yeah. Oh my, he's staying in the house from now on when I stream outside because I can't have that happen again. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Hey, Hope. Thanks for following me over here. I hope everybody else does. Dookie Doo. You done ruined my vibe, dude. Sir Duke. And you're not even, he's not the least bit bothered by it either. Not the least. Nope. I is, but he isn't. I can't believe he did that. I tried to catch everything, but yeah, yeah. I was more worried about the cat's tail than him getting hurt. But yeah, of course, like I always do. Hi, Dookie Doo. Even though you just sabotaged my live, dude, you really, not a big supporter of Mummy there. He's not listening to me a bit. No, he's not. He could care less. Okay, so why am I locked up? Why has nothing working? Oh my lord, are you kidding me? Okay, no, it's okay. I got it. But I wasn't gonna replay the intro and stuff. I mean, maybe I should have to give people a minute, but I didn't want to play the intro when I just played it. Okay, so I'm going to give you some background on what's going on. And I got lots of posts to show you, along with a call. Oh my lord, they go way back. Anyway, I'll give you some background on this. So, this is about somebody who's not a creator, just a sub, just a follower, just like everybody, just like you guys, just like there's channels. I'm just a sub. I'm not, Hey, Blank Screen. Hey, Gma. Hey, Joan. Hey, L would be. How you doing, Ellie? Cinnamon French toast casserole. That sounds really good, actually. So it started really. This is a bunch of people. Some are extreme caters. Some are just caters. Some are borderline. They hate without a crystal ball. There is a Facebook group page. There's multiple now, courtesy of the tube top wearing travesty potato head, and EKC and Steve. There's actually hate groups about being without a crystal ball's victim. Well, Charla, who gave me permission to do everything I'm doing today and everything I'm showing and everything I'm playing, is from, I have her permission. Hey, Marcy. So it started, they were all caters, and Steve and Veda and EKC got involved with the hate group, of course, which they've had their own anyway. Charlotte was an admin in the group. They ended up having a falling out. In fact, a lot of people left that group because of how nasty and vile it got once Veda and Steve got involved, especially Veda. It was beyond just your complaints about without a crystal ball. It was outright hate. Let's do shit. It was ridiculous. It wasn't about her content. It was all about her personal life. It was about attacking every aspect of her life but her content. Oh, nonsense. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Welcome to Poolside. Um, so they decided to attack. That they had a disagreement with Charlotte over the group crap. I'm sure. This also went all over. This is crazy on Twitter. That's where, if it wasn't the Facebook groups, it was on Twitter, and the things they posted, but they've done nothing. They've done absolutely nothing. They did a mod call with some of their mods and quote subs, which happen to be mods as well, and some are creators, called her family, called this woman's family, and recorded it. But you also got to take into consideration what freaking family member would even feed into this and talk to these people and give them any dirt unless they have their own agenda. Okay? They continued to harass, stalk, threaten, have all their minions go hard on Facebook and Twitter. And they even brought it to YouTube. Meaning the YouTube creators that are involved. Nikki, Steve, Tata Head Travesty, EKC, Renell, Suzanne, and I'm sure there's more. There's probably a couple more that I've left out. A stepdaughter who hasn't had anything to do with her in 20 years. Exactly. And it wouldn't matter if she had anything to do with her tomorrow or yesterday. The point is, the girl clearly has her own agenda for doing this. It's, I'm mad at dad. Let's take stepmom down. Okay? Anyway, that's just what you'll hear it in the call, because I've got the call. I've got the whole call. Before, I only had a teaser of about a minute of the whole call. But I've now got the whole call. Now I'm going to tell you, some things have been taken out because I will not dox anybody. I will not give out their personal info. And some things that were said don't need to be reheard. And that's just my opinion. So what is in this call, Charla herself has heard and is okay with me playing. But there was, I'm telling you, there's things that were not okay with being played and are not going to be played. Not on my channel anyway. But everyone's been wanting to hear this call, and everyone's, Nikki's denying she was a part of it. Nikki very much was a very big part of that call. Megan, Veda, Steve, and a couple other people you might be surprised to see. Autistic Shell comes in at the end, so she missed most of it. But this call was all about Charla. And then, of course, Katie Joy, because, come on, they can't do anything without Katie being the mastermind behind it all, even though she's not. Okay? They forget that she was as much against Katie as they were. Hello? But because they didn't see eye to eye, they decided to attack every aspect of this woman's life. For what reason? What did it get them? You're going to hear what they think they got. They got some ROs. They got some court cases. Yeah, got them a whole lot, huh? In their eyes, it did. They don't care if it's negative attention. All they care about is they're getting attention. And sadly, there's people that believe these idiots. That down the rabbit hole bedtime news, whatever, the one that stays in bed. The bed rabbit. Not our good rabbit, the bed rabbit. She put up a freaking GoFundMe for her and Renell because they say they're being sued. They need the money. For what? No one's suing them. It's fraud. It's, in my opinion, it's fraud. No one is suing them. That bed rabbit was emailed a cease and desist. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't even know if Renell ever got served a copy of one, but if so, she was supposed to have. If she did, it's just a cease and desist. Wipe your ass with it and throw it in the toilet. I mean, God, come on. They put up a GoFundMe for several $1,000s. I'll show you the GoFundMe. I think I screenshotted it in case it got taken down. I better check. I think I did. I hope I did. But yeah, I think they were asking for $5,000. And when I seen it, it was at 200, but I'm sure. The GoFundMe is definitely fraud because it links KJ and nothing links KJ to Charlotte. Not one thing. Not a thing. Hey, Okie. Hey, Greenworm. Hey, Sue. Hey, it's me. It's me, Emily. I know I said hi to you already, but anyway, hi again. Yeah, but they have a GoFundMe. That bedtime rabbit, that rabbit in the bed, she got a GoFundMe for her and Renell. Number one, for what reason? They so badly want to be the center of this. This bed rabbit is having a total meltdown over getting a C&D email. She's letting people, they're alluding that KJ is suing them. KJ's not doing a damn thing to them. Without a Crystal Ball's not even involved in this. This is about Charla. Charla sent the C&D, not Without a Crystal Ball. She had nothing to do with it. But that's a fraud. That's a scam in my book. That's just my opinion. And, my banner up there says that's just my opinion. But I think I do. Oh, I do have it because I screenshotted it on my phone and I sent it to someone. So I do have the GoFundMe screenshot because I don't know if they took it down. But I'm going to check to see regardless. But I do know I have it. I just got to find it. Because I was hoping to. Wow, what is all this? Oh, I know where I sent it. I sent it to somebody on Messenger. Yeah. I just, you tell me how that's not, oh, here it is. No, that's hopefully it's still up. Oh, here's the original GoFundMe. I want to see if it's still up, though. All right, but I have it, and I will show you. I'm not kidding you about the GoFundMe. I will show you right now. It's mind-blowing. And I don't think this is okay with them. 'Tis not okay with them. 'Tis not okay. But I'll be if it stays up, if they really do their job like they claim they do, GoFundMe, and this stays up, okay. Y'all seeing this? I lost chat. Wait a minute. But we're gonna get into the oh Jesus, come on, into the video, into the call in a minute. But here's the GoFundMe that is put out by that rabbit in the bed, that bedtime rabbit. And she's included Renell in this. It says, support Rabbit and Renell's fight. This is shared by Nikki on Twitter. But we'll go to the GoFundMe. It says, Rabbit and Renell, Catherine M. Abney is organizing this fundraiser. Rabbit and Renell are being dragged to court by an unstable stalker. They're not being dragged to court. They're not going to court. There's nothing against them. It was a simple C&D they received as an email. It's not a court. It's not a court case. Okay, nothing's been filed. That's fraud. They want to continue to calling out Katie Joy's bad behavior on YouTube as a community. Let's come together and support them. Okay, you don't call Katie Joy's bad behavior out on YouTube. You idiots go on Twitter and Facebook and go after every aspect of her life but her YouTube content because not one of you will do a video reviewing one of her lives or videos, whatever she posts, and showing where she's wrong, what she's putting out there is wrong, showing what it really is. Not one of you do that. You know why? I know why. You can't. And you know you can't. And that's why you don't do it. I mean, everybody's going to read an article and get something different out of it. So that's going to be a lot of work. And all you're going to show is the same thing she's showing where she got her info. Do I believe she has some sources? Hell yeah, she's been doing this a long time. She's huge. Come on. She's got like 350, 360,000 followers. She's averaging probably 60 to 200K views of a video or live, whatever it is. Yeah. So you don't do that. You don't, you go after Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, but you don't do the YouTube content. So quit lying. This whole thing is nothing but a lie. You are not being dragged into court by anyone. You or Renell, bed rabbit, rabbit in the bed, whatever you are, the hole down in the bed, wherever you go. You really need to change your name. Okay. So that's the GoFundMe. Interesting. Now, I think before I show you all these screenshots, what is that? I'm going to play the recording. And then, what is this video? Oh, that's about the. I don't want to play that anyway. I don't know why someone sent me that. I'm gonna play the recording first. Oh, they're doing the Nat stuff. They're talking about Nat, Nikki, and Veda and Megan. And Veda tried everything she could to get Nat. She couldn't get Nat. Dumb bitch. Sorry, but she is. You know, you insert yourself into things you know nothing about. So, okay, where the hell is the mod call? I know it's here. I just listened to it again today. I wanted to listen to it, make sure that. But you tell me that GoFundMe is not fraud. Okay, come on. Tell me that GoFundMe is not fraud. And like I said, I've got a lot of pictures, but I'm going to play the mod recording first. Where the hell is it? It would be here. All right, now I'm pissed. Now it's not showing up on here, and that's where it should. I just listened to it. Oh, here it is. Jesus, I went right past it. Sorry. It's on a Google Drive. Now there's 5 parts to this, so that's how I received it. This is clip number 1. YouTube uploader. So it's not going to play right? Are you kidding me? No, I just want to play it. Okay, here we go. All right, let me share screen. Now this starts the mod call. This mod call is Steve McRae. He's a creator. Veda, the potato head travesty. She's, I guess, a creator. Anyway, Nikki, everybody knows who she is. She's got that true crime with Nikki or something. Yeah. Hey Alice. Hey Sarah. Hey, I said greenworm. There's some. Well, Megan was always with the 2 top travesty. So I guess you consider her a co-host. I don't know, not just a sub, but she was very much in this. And you'll hear some other people, and you're also going to hear Charlotte's stepdaughter, who clearly has a grudge to settle. These people actually reached out to her real family. Well, her extended family. They haven't had contact in a very long time. But not by what these people say. They have accused, there's a lot of accusations that were left in here. Charlotte wanted them left in here, so they're in here. It's her call. Some of it is news. I might speed it up a little bit, but let's start. This is part 1.
You can't sue me for that. And I believe they are true. I will state them. They are true. I cannot prove it, but my belief is legit. They are.
Okay. Now he's talking about screenshots. He can't say they are true. Then he turns around and he spins it, trying to fool his audience that, oh, he's not really saying that because he knows they are real. But he can't prove they're real. But listen,
real screenshots, and I will state them as being real screenshots with the caveat I can't prove them.
Okay, you can't prove it, but you're going to state that they're real screenshots. You can't prove who they're from, but you're going to state that they're real. Could it be a troll? You know, Twitter has them too. Lots of them. You know you're one. But you don't even know who made the messages in the first place. And you can make a message and take a screenshot of it, and people would think you posted that message, but it was never posted. I learned that, unfortunately, because somebody tried that shit with me.
Sue me for defamation on that, so fuck her. Yeah,
exactly.
And we know they're real. We know they're real. Yes, I know the story. Absolutely. I just don't know who she was talking to. That part I don't know. And the fact that Katie Joy falsely accused so many people to try to hide the fact that it was her. Come on, who does that? Who does that?
Of course, Katie is the center of this because, again, they're all caters, and everything is connected to Katie. Everything that happens in the YouTube universe is connected to Katie. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know how powerful she is and how much she throws her money around. They really clearly don't really watch her because had they'd no show. That's not the case. Katie's cheap. But come on. And I don't even watch her.
She didn't care.
No, she doesn't care. Horrible person.
And what's worse is even
you have no proof who either participant in those screenshots are. You just said that. But then you said you stated as fact that you do. And they're real. Can't be both ways. You can't not know. And then on the other hand, state it as fact. You really need to quit talking in circles to people. I mean, does your audience eat this up or what?
Even if Katie Joy really did, think
Katie Joy,
even if she really didn't do it, why would she just be randomly saying like I did it, like me of all people,
right?
Who clearly, I mean, think about what happens to your reputation if you fake screenshots involving a child. Like I would be remotely willing to take that risk. No.
Steve, you've taken worse risk, and you've done. Come on, you've done some really bad shit. You know it, dude. So you're the last one to be talking about taking chances. Are you not doing this call? Are you not going real life and reaching out to someone's family? Did you not put this all over the internet? Did you not harass and stalk this woman's whole life just like you do Katie Joy's? Because, dude, you can't shut Katie off. You need to seek help. I'm telling you, seek help. Seriously. When someone occupies that much of your head, seek help.
No.
I mean, only people that would be a sociopath.
I mean, that truly is a Charlotte and KJ mentality.
Oh, Lord, Charlotte and KJ. How are they lumped together? Because you people put them together. There was no other option. You guys did that. You pushed that. You made them have to get lawyers and go to court against you for a frivolous RO. You guys did that. Your little minions did that. You guys would not stop with her. She had no choice. She asked you to stop repeatedly. She had no contact with you. She served you with a cease and desist. You wouldn't listen. You wouldn't stop. You did this. No one else. Katie didn't even have a hand in this. You guys put her in this. You think she gives two shits about these hate groups? Seriously? Until you and Veda got in there and got so goddamn vile that people were reporting it. Because you got that vile and nasty. People want to know parts of that. Jesus.
Documents to send me, just email them, steveaskanything@gmail.com. I'll send it to you. 1-6. That'd be easier. Hi, Veda.
Travesty.
Hi.
God damn it. My keyboard keeps going out because my battery doesn't sit in the keyboard properly.
My father.
Hey, Veda, if I say to somebody, meet me at 4:15, what time am I asking them to meet me?
45. 4:45.
No, quarter after.
4:25.
Quarter after 4.
4:25.
Yeah,
4:25.
No!
No.
Why is it
okay, I can't. Oh man, why did you fast forward? Go back. Why does my mouse keep doing that? Ugh. Anyway, Beta can't even tell time. Are you freaking kidding me? Was this call before the SWAT call? It was after the pizza, the emailed pizza. I'm not really sure about that. I need to find out though. In fact, I'm going to message somebody now and ask them. Oh, it's buffering forever.
So you're not alone on this. You're not alone.
My grandma. What time would be 4:15? He said 25 after.
She did not, did she?
Mm-hmm.
4 people
Same thing I said.
Wow.
It's not 4:15.
A quarter after is 4:15.
There are more. You can't even tell time.
0.25 is
okay. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Hey, Curious. She doesn't even know that 4:15 means 4:15. Are you kidding me? But she's so smart. She's so smart.
Which is 15 minutes. So what's 0.25 of 60? Use a calculator. Alexa, what is 0.25 of 60?
You're just a hater.
It's 15. Yes, it's 15. So 15 minutes is a quarter after. There's 4 quarters in an hour. 15 minutes, half-hour mark, 40-hour, 5-minute mark, and then 60-minute mark. 4.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, Steve,
my gang. So funny because again, 4 people have thought this, so there must be something to this. This is interesting. I might have discovered something here.
Okay, Steve, what is the only animal that has 3 eyelids? How about that?
We have 2. We have a nicotine membrane, which is, but that's because we're a lizard. We're from the lizard people.
I remember the question.
It's a dog.
Is it a canine? Wolf?
Why are you buffering? What are you talking about? She has no credentials to talk about mental health. She posted a message saying in 2022, mental health is one aspect of psychology, not her specialty. I have screenshots. Well, in all fairness, she has yet to claim she's a genius, but she's claimed about everything else. Maybe I gave her one to come out with. Hey, blonde one. All right, this thing is buffering bad.
A wolf.
Dog.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, dogs are wolves.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Same.
Yeah. So
I'll
cats
get
don't.
y'all all my animal stuff, so I'm gonna be quiet. So I'll get you.
Cats don't.
So what's going on today? What are we doing in here?
All right. I don't know if Christy said she was coming. Not Christy. I haven't got a response from Christy Porter yet. But I did get a response from Cammie. She was supposed to join.
Hey, Hazel Eyes. Hey, Barry Meadows.
on the
Cammie
way?
McViver. I want to get at least one family member. The other ones are one of them is going to pick up a puppy, except for her new foster puppy.
Oh.
So this is my paperwork so far that I printed out against Charlotte. Okay, now in California, the initial restraining order is 36 pages long. So
wow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with my evidence first more than anything. So the big one is this one. This is her thing where she says, I will SWAT you from RedTube, right? Now, the big thing on this one is, now I'll be straight up. Can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she sent that? No. But you have to remember, in court, you only have to have what's called a preponderance of the evidence, 51%. And
Okay.
so
He can't prove Charlotte ever did anything. He could never prove anything. Why do you think the thing was dismissed? He had so much evidence to go in front of this court about Charla that up until the minute before the hearing, he was negotiating to dismiss it. Didn't get nothing. What? Charlotte don't talk about him? She didn't anyway. She'd already did that. Notice he didn't go after getting that restraining order against him done away with or anything else, right? Because Steve had no evidence.
I'm going to make my case and include that as part of the preponderance of the evidence. Obviously, it's different than a criminal matter. It's a civil matter. Because it's a consilience of her not just doing this to me, but to other people. And also that she has clearly been leaving messages for me to take down the videos and other people to take down the videos. Now, I'll be straight with you. There's one of either two major possibilities. Obviously, one being she didn't send it, but...
Okay. Leaving you a message requesting that you take down the videos is the steps she has to take. You're acting like you received all these emails. You did not. Show them. Where are they, big boy?
If she didn't send this, though, she knows who did. I'm convinced of that. So really there's only three options. She has no idea who sent it. She sent it, which she knows, or she knows who does, which could be Alice. So I don't know if Alice is doing her dirty work for her.
Okay, so now it's not Charlotte doing any of this stuff. It's someone else. Now there was three choices, but of course he's going to go with the worst choice because he has no idea where these things came from, who did it. He has no idea. He says it.
But it is quite possible. But even if that's the case, she's involved with that too. So I just have to assume that it's her for right now, right? There's another one I don't know if I said.
You know what, Steve? You need to tell people when you're on these Discord calls to mute themselves because Beta's clearly not muted and she's carrying on her own little thing, and so is someone else. Tell them to mute themselves.
Showed you guys. This is an anonymous email.
Okay.
And this is one that I've never received from this particular mailing version before. When Nat was around, Nat used a VPN that was out of Sri Lanka. This one's not. This was out of Tanzania or something, which is completely different. So this doesn't sound like anything about Nat. This would be more Alice's style, or what I'm thinking is clearly Charlotte. And I'll read it to you.
Right.
And I haven't released this publicly, so. It says, take my name out of all your YouTube commentary posts and take down all YouTube videos made about me. Delete all Twitter. Hi, Cammie. Hi, how are you? Oh, get unmute. Unmute.
At least someone had the common sense to mute.
I've never used Google Meet before. I'm sorry.
Good.
How are you guys?
Good. I think some of you remember Cammie. She was on live stream not too long ago.
Right.
Yeah. And she is a step foster daughter of Charlotte.
Yeah. Steve had her on his live stream. The stepdaughter / adopted daughter of Charla. But that's not going real life, right?
So I was a step adopted daughter. So she adopted. Her husband is my biological father.
Yeah, that you never see. Okay. But I want her to be speaking for the family. So when we go tell these trolls that they're using a mentally unwell woman, she will be able to tell you that the family wishes that they don't. But I showed this first. This is my evidence so far.
She can't speak for the family, but herself. And she has no idea what's going on because she hasn't had contact in a very, very long time. And her issue is with her father. So, of course, she's going after stepmom to get a dad. Stop it. Stop it. And shame on you for even having her on.
God for my restraining order. Okay. See, have you know if she has a history of doing this? This says remove videos or I will swat you. And it's a sign up for RedTube. Now, we've had other people do that.
Now, that didn't come from Charlene. You know that. You know that. You've even said you can't prove. You don't know where they came from. But yet you're trying to tell the court that it was Charla with no proof. That's exactly why you did everything you could to dismiss that before it went in front of the judge, idiot. Because you know you wouldn't have won and you'd have looked like shit. You still do. But a bigger piece.
Before. This is why I'm thinking she's working with people that did that.
I don't know, honestly, if she's trolled like people she doesn't really know, but I do know that she is really bad at trying to get like small businesses in her hometown shut down. She's tried to have therapist's office closed down. Like a lot of her stuff is either local or with.
Now, mind you, this is someone who has an axe to grind, who's not been a part of her life, has no idea what she's been doing, but yet still has no proof of anything. No one has ever showed any proof, not one iota, of any of these allegations.
People that she knows personally, so like my family or her extended family, deals a lot with it as well.
Yeah, it's funny because the cop I called, I called the police dispatch, and the cop that got a hold of me knew Charla, so it must be pretty small town. Officer Richardson.
I don't know who he is, but I do know she's had several run-in with the police there. None of them good.
Yeah, so. I can imagine. So this one I was
like, so where's the proof of all this? Steve, where's the proof that you talked to a police officer? That means you filed a report. That means you'd have a copy. Where is it?
Saying this is an email that I got in regards to her cease and desist, because she did send cease and desist to me. That I have. That's factual. This one, like I said, I don't know who actually sent this. I can't prove it, but I was telling the mods that it's in a civil case. It's a preponderance of the evidence. She has none.
Yeah.
She has none. Like literally, because everything, she falsely accused me, Megan.
She has none, but she's got a restraining order for the next year against this idiot. She had no problem winning. And she's also can file sanctions against him because he's violated that restraining order with the third party stuff and was still bothering her. And she can also increase, which I believe they have filed to increase that time limit on that restraining order and about him violating it. Yeah, but he's got all this evidence. We haven't seen none of the evidence, but I'm going to show you some evidence. Just wait, it's coming.
Veda and other people of wanting her, as you know, social security number, driver's license number, and we're not going to take that sitting down. We take that very seriously.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she says, take my name out of all your YouTube commentary posts and take down all YouTube videos made about me. Delete them all, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, activity about me, and stop talking to my family. And all this would stop. If not, I will have you charged with harassment, sending threats, attempted murder by attempting swatting, sending people to yourself.
Steve, that sounds just like Debbie.
And it could be. This could be. And see, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That could be Debbie, but Debbie also is probably working with Charla.
She is, for sure.
Just what I'm saying. If
my God.
If she didn't send this, so she can have plausible deniability, not that I think she cares, she would lie in court probably. She's having she's having Debbie or Erica or I thought maybe Nat or Alice or one of them do this for her. Now probably you're right. This might possibly be Debbie, but I'm still going to treat it as if it's
okay. Oh my God. It's a cease and desist. So now you think she's got other people sending her cease and desist. Do you not understand, Steve, that that's a step she has to take? She has to formally request you to take those items down. It's part of the process, which you know about because it's been done to you many times. I mean, people just, for some reason, don't like you, dude. Don't, I have no idea why. Can't get it. Can't figure that one out.
Charla as a burden of proof because Charla's involved with it. I'm going to put the onus on her a little bit to kind of explain what's going on. I'm sure she can deny, but I have also the cease and desist and the other paperwork that she sent. And so, sure, it's just an accumulation of evidence. Now, I don't think she's going to show, but if she does, I'm going to be ready. So my working theory is that it's her or she's working with people to harass me. That's my working theory.
You understand that your theory is not going to hold up in a court of law? You understand that, right? Because you have to have some kind of factual proof that she's done anything to you. Any of these allegations you've made, you have no factual proof. And you knew that. And you knew you weren't going to win. But, okay. Your ego is something else. Because that's why you can't let Katie go.
Let me ask you guys this. When I go to court, should I even bring up other people like it's a working theory that she's working with other people or not even involve that and let her bring it up? I think let her bring it up. That's her defense.
You can come over here. It's okay.
Sending pizza to yourself. Why would I send pizza to my wrong address? Yeah, Kimmy, I don't know if you know it, but she doesn't.
I wouldn't doubt that you did it. I wouldn't doubt that travesty potato head didn't do it. I wouldn't doubt that none of y'all did it or if y'all did it together. But Steve, you do have a lot of haters. You really do, dude. I think you have more haters than, well, close to BHB anyway. But you have a lot of haters, dude. Anybody could have sent you that freaking email pizza. I still don't know how you email pizza. Because nobody's ever emailed me a damn pizza. You know? Why not? Hey, Herb, I want email to pizza. But I'm really funny about my pizza, so you may not want to do that. You could email me some Popeyes. They got the best chicken sandwiches when they're fresh. I've never tried Chick-fil-A. Everyone says their chicken sandwich is good. I got to try one. You think Steve will email me one? I'm going to ask him.
She doesn't have my actual address. She has my old address that I sold in 2014.
Okay. Charlotte didn't have his actual real address. He just said that. But she was, and now he's going to accuse her of harassing the people that live in that house who she's not harassed.
She's harassing and terrorizing an innocent family.
See, she's harassing and terrorizing an innocent family. Where? When? With what? Show us. Where's all this big bad evidence you had for court that you didn't really have? Because had you had it, if you had all this evidence, there is no way on God's earth you would have dismissed that. There's no way. You have been bending over backwards and sideways and upside down and any other way you can to get some legal action against people that'll stick. Remember your fraud raiser for the lawsuit you never did? Yeah, well, guess what? Your little buddies are doing that now too. Yeah. You know that bedtime rabbit? Yeah, Renelle. I wonder if Renelle, I'm sure Renelle knows about it. And if she didn't, she does now.
Sounds accurate. Sending a loan up for yourself to blame me. You, Veda. Hi, Veda. Nikki, who I sent the link to, is not here. Aaron is at work, but may want to drop by. Megan. Hi, Megan. And Wolf, who is welcome to join. We'll find out what I'm capable of. So this is another reason I wanted to have the meeting because, you know, somebody's sending you guys threats too. And yeah, it probably could be Debbie. But I mean, it is right there in black and white.
Debbie did the same thing on Reddit too, Charla, when Debbie and I had the group together. And then as soon as I booted Debbie from that group, then she started working with Charla. And that verbiage is exactly what Debbie put in her cease and desist to Charla.
And well, one could
probably because you can copy a cease and desist off the freaking internet. They're pretty much all worded pretty much the same, basically. Yeah, shocker, huh? Lawyers probably all use pretty much the same verbiage. Yeah. And you don't need a lawyer to do a cease and desist. You can go online and do it yourself. But yeah, they're pretty much standard. You're not special. Sorry.
Could argue that Charlotte copied it off Debbie.
Exactly.
Right.
Or Debbie sent it. But either way, they are working together. There's no way Debbie sent that without Charlotte knowing about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
how do you know this? Because the cease and desist were similar? Okay. Well, Steve, you've tried to send some cease and desist. Yours are similar. Was you working with them? Veda? EKC? Nikki? Have y'all ever did a cease and desist? Because they're all similar. Does that mean y'all are working together? Well, we know you guys did because you filed frivolous ones. Yeah, we know that. We know that. We seen that.
It did that. Then obviously Charlotte would be like, well, I didn't send it. Somebody done it. And then Debbie's fucking with Charlotte, which she might do. Debbie could just do it. Debbie doesn't seem to have loyalty to anybody.
That woman is psycho, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So she could just be fucking with people. But I don't care. I'm going to make a cohesive narrative as if I'm going in as a pro se litigant attorney, attorney in fact, whatever, as my own case.
You're not an attorney. Stop inflating your ego even more. You're not anywhere near an attorney.
What would a lawyer do? The lawyer's going to make the best possible case. So I don't have to prove that it's her directly. I don't have to prove it's her in a group. I just have to make the case for it and go from there. Now, personally, I believe you're right. It probably is Debbie. It probably is. But like I said, I'm convinced Debbie is working with her. So it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right. This is a fraud loan application. This one is from Net Credit, which again, has Debbie or Charlotte been known to do that?
Debbie has not.
Do you have anything, any receipts to show that it was who it was? Because you don't. And like I said, Steve, you have a lot of haters. Would I put it past even the potato head travesty to do this? No. I wouldn't put it past none of you. But keep going with your strong evidence that you never presented because it's not evidence. But okay.
Charlotte has. So she took loans out in my name when I was a freshman in college.
Okay. Do you have some proof of that? Are you sure they weren't loans for your education? I don't even know if it happened. It probably didn't. If it did, it might have had something to do with, going to college. But as far as I know, there's been no communication for a very long time. So there's that.
Put that in my restraining order.
Sure.
All right. Because I'm going to be modifying a little bit. I know Rachel's going to be at some things. And, but yeah, I think that's important to tie linkage that she's done this before.
Okay. You can't tie a link. It's hearsay. Where's the proof that she's done it? You don't have any proof. You cannot use hearsay. You cannot use the ex-stepdaughter / adopted daughter, whatever you want to call her, who hasn't spoke to her in years and years and years, who has a vendetta to settle with her dad, so go to stepmom. Yeah, no. You can't use hearsay, dude. You need concrete. She can say it, but she's got to be able to back it up. There's got to be some kind of proof.
So I have contacted Net.
And why is this even any of your business? Whatever relationship she had with her stepdaughter is none of your business. None of you guys. You had no right to have her on panel, and you had no right to do this call and have her in this call. It speaks volumes about her as well, because what family member would do this? Ex-family member, whatever you want to call it. Just tells you what kind of people you are.
Court team did get a incident number, right? So just to show you guys that again, this is all legit. I know the trolls are like, "Oh, Steve, Steve bluffs." When the fuck have I ever bluffed? This is weird. I always tell people I don't bluff. I mean, I did cervix skating. I spent $10,000 of my own money. I wasn't bluffing.
You spent $10,000 of your own money. Shut up. Shut all the way up. God, this guy is such a fraud. How about this? If they had any actual threats, loan, credit, etc. Why not look closer to home? Yep, Beta, who takes people's IDs. Yeah. How'd that go for you trying to get the stepdaughter as a witness? Court didn't allow it, did they, Steve? Exactly. You can't have a witness with hearsay. You got to have something. This was all on a live chat. Can you imagine who's being harassed here? It's not Steve and company. Exactly. Bitter stepchild. They can cause problems. Well, she admits, and you're going to hear it as we go into the call. She has a big fight going with her dad, and she hasn't talked to him in years. Of course, she then blames it all on Charla, the stepmom. But yet Charla's the one, as small children, took them in, raised them, adopted them. But when you turn on dad, and she's going to say she was a good kid. She was the perfect kid. Of course she was. Every kid is. And she's going to say she was. Come on. That's bullshit. She definitely has an axe to grind. And it also speaks to her character that she would even do this. Hi, Eve. Charla had no problem with them doing the same to Katie. It only became a problem when they did it to her. I think they call that karma. Don't get me wrong. Personally, I feel sorry for Charla. But you're right there, though. You're right there, though. How come when this stuff is done to someone else, it's okay, someone that you have so much disdain for that you don't even know? But, so you're right there. No one deserves to be harassed. But she knew what type of people they were. Yeah. Even in California court, his court didn't allow any of this in court. There was nothing because Steve dismissed. Exactly. Steve, he had all this evidence. He had such a strong case. He had nothing. He sits on here and contradicts himself. Well, I know it's them. I stated as fact, but I can't prove it. Well, then you can't state it as fact if you can't prove it.
$1,000 is not a bluff.
Oh, it is.
Okay, so this one is a Pornhub. This one actually is to Aaron. She's not here, but she has work. This one is Tina and Aaron are Nazis, which I don't know why. That one doesn't sound like Debbie because Debbie really doesn't know anything about Aaron, and Aaron has gotten these before.
Exactly.
I get the idea that Debbie is just.
You guys have haters, and the people in the cater group that you guys intruded on and destroyed and dismantled, you had haters from there too. But you've got haters on Twitter. You've got hate. Stop it. You have no proof who was doing any of this, and you probably were doing it to each other.
Just a mosquito.
Yeah, well, you guys remember Nat?
Yeah.
I think Debbie's the mosquito form. Yeah, I don't see this is a paper that I didn't need.
Well, to a degree, yeah. To a degree, it's not hard to find out what Steve is about. It's not hard to find out what EKC is about or Veda. I get trusting people. I get making friends with them, but come on, she'd been a hater, a cater. I'm not knocking anybody here. I'm just saying it doesn't matter. When it ended, it ended. Whenever things went too far and she repeatedly asked these people to just stop going after her real life, stop the harassment, they did not stop. They doubled down. They tripled down. They get cease and desist. They get restraining orders, and they still continue. That's my issue with it all. This is insane. This should have been stopped a long time ago. No one should have the right to do this to anyone's life. And damn sure not some stupid YouTubers. And I'm one of them. But I'm not doing this to no one's life. Maybe I don't mean stupid, but you know what I mean. Not some damn YouTubers. No one.
X videos. This one is AKC people suck. What's the name of this one? This one doesn't have a name, but this is.
Kimmy, do you know who all these people are?
No idea.
Okay.
You don't know who Aaron is? AK people suck.
No.
Right. She's one of my moderators. She has a channel. Okay. So why do I pick that up twice?
She's a caterer and a Steve simp. Pretty easy to find her.
I haven't really even gone through these much, so I didn't need to print that up twice. But that's kind of good doing it. Yeah, I don't need that twice. All right. Let's see. This is from Lendio, where she opened up a credit line in my account, or tried to. Lendio. And what somebody didn't realize is that the chat log gets sent to me from my email, right? So I have the chat log. They said they're investigating, but I'm gonna be honest with you, these things don't go very far. They don't, unless the credit line was actually successfully open. They don't really care about attempts, unfortunately, it seems. At least the police don't. Lendio did. They were like, yeah, we're happy to help you. Just get us a police report. And I did. I got an incident, I don't remember, but so this is the cease and desist that she sent. Tammy, did you read the cease and desist?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so that's the cease and desist I'm sending, and obviously Charlotte will get a copy of all this. This is Domino's. This is that again. Printing out.
Muted. I'm sorry. I got to get a mic with the damn light on it one of these days. Hey, just another troll. Hey, Sarah. They have. Yeah. Don't you bite me.
Yeah.
Don't you bite me.
So this is Domino's.
Move.
Which she tried to send pizzas to me.
Everything down
again, could be Debbie.
Come on, baby kitty. Lay down.
Yeah, I was at work. Yeah, I was literally walking to work, and I got to work, and all of a sudden, pizza was.
Can you tell the people in your Discord call to mute? You're a terrible host.
And not when I would normally like.
Steve, did she create a Pornhub, or what did she do with Pornhub?
Okay. Did she create? Now that I believe that's something Beta did. That's just my opinion because that just fits Beta. But anybody could sign you up for that. It doesn't mean anything. You have no concrete proof of anybody doing anything. That's just it, Steve. And you know what? This is the kind of crap y'all do to each other. Your little group, y'all are some nuts. I wouldn't put it past you guys to be doing this to each other. But like I said, y'all have some haters. You've yet to prove anything. Did nothing but file frivolous court cases in retaliation for real ones being filed against you that were granted while yours was dismissed. And yeah, I know you're going to say, Vadenham's going to say, oh, it's because where we live. No, there was no evidence anyway. It was getting dismissed. Both was on it. I read the actual court form. I have it from the actual court, not the one you cut and crop, pasted, glued, whatever you do with it, or your heavily edited recording. But yeah, where's all you guys' evidence? Nobody's ever seen one iota of none of this evidence. Funny.
My daughter just popped in. Are you kind of following all of this with her?
I don't know, but she didn't give me a cool name, It's like shit,
Stop biting.
Like she's done all this stupid shit to Steve.
I can't
and
hold
it's
you
going to
right
catch up with her.
I know you too, but I can't hold you right now.
Well, and she met somebody who's not playing. I take this stuff very seriously. When somebody threatens to swat a YouTuber, courts don't play.
Yeah, no, I've seen that go bad way too many times. Steve's the new definition of FAFO.
Oh my Lord.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh, fuck around and find out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Are they serious? Well, they call him Daddy. So I guess they're serious. Jesus. Yeah, he's not. He's not. Hey, Rita. Hey, Gina Marie. Hey, guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. And we have channel memberships. You can become part of Poolside.
Next, exactly. Yeah, we don't play. Then we also got some of this stuff is just extra paperwork I don't need. This one was a loan inquiry from Rocket Loan.
An inquiry from Rocket Loan.
Okay. So that was a Rocket Loan.
Uh-huh.
We're getting the good stuff here too.
Okay. That's inquiries. No one is actually filling out a credit form because how would they have your social security number? How would they have some pertinent details that you would have to put on the actual application? So these aren't actually applications. They are inquiries. That is not identity theft. Yeah. So anybody, any Joe Blow could have put a name down and did an inquiry. There was no pertinent information. Interesting how Steve Swap became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah. To focus on a creator's every word and action is such a waste of life, in my opinion. It is. And they do that, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. There's no one I like listening to that much that I'm going to listen to every little thing they say and watch every little thing they post. Nope, don't care. Don't care. I miss so much, and I'm fine with that. I'm good with that.
A second.
Do they give an email on all of that stuff?
What do you mean?
Are there emails?
She used my email.
She used your email.
Yeah, that's how she opened these things. She used them. That's why I got copies of them, because she used my email, which means it was sent to me.
Now it's making sense. Okay.
So just to guys show you that I'm not playing around, there is an online police report. Police
report. Okay.
I'll read it to you. So it basically says your online report has been successfully received. And
so now you're frivolously filing online police reports because you had no reason to file police reports, Steve. Because I do believe you know or have a strong suspicion on who was really behind this stuff, and it wasn't Charla. And you know that. And the court knows that. And that's why you couldn't get an RO. Yeah.
Tracking number is. So, and when I file a police report, you know I'm serious.
Okay. We do.
This is proof that she did, in fact, try to file a privacy complaint against me.
Sir Duke.
Darn it. Which YouTube did review on that particular video, all my videos, and found nothing.
Here.
Wait, was that backwards on your screen, or can you read it?
Go get it.
Because backwards on mine, because it's my logo.
Oh, you do.
But yeah, so she's, so the fact that she's filed the privacy violations right there, is harassment.
Steve, do you have this?
That's harassment. That's harassment. Wow. Fair debt collection law. Yeah, by federal law, he would have gotten a turn down letter. Did he? He showed no proof of nothing. He has showed not one iota of proof of anything, but he had all this evidence, and he only needed 51% to get the judge to believe 51% was her to get granted, but yet he didn't get granted because Steve did everything he could to get it to go away minutes before it went in front of the judge because Steve had no evidence. Steve was going to lose, and Steve knew that. Because if Steve had that evidence and there was even a slight chance he was going to win, there is no way in hell that dude would have settled. Come on. He would have cockadoodled for, please.
Screenshots from Twitter where she is encouraging people to do that?
I do. Yeah, let's get to the good stuff. So this is her ID. And then
when you do a video doxing someone's life, they have a right to tag team YouTube on Twitter because that's where you're supposed to do it. And there's nothing wrong with asking people to do it too, because what you guys did was wrong. And you shouldn't have gotten away with it. Period. End of story.
What you said to Megan, you recognize this?
Oh, yeah, I sure do.
Yep. So I have that printed out because, if she does show, they're just going to ask, why'd you send your ID? And she's going,
oh, yeah, they're just another troll. You're right. It's not my story to tell, but there's a lot that happened that is none of YouTube's business. And there's a lot of cut out of this call because I didn't. And she also didn't want it on YouTube. And I also made it clear that there was things I wouldn't allow on YouTube, that I wouldn't play if it was in the recording. So there is stuff that has been taken out. There's quite a bit. Yeah, Rabbit is that bedtime Rabbit is telling her audience that KJ's behind all this, and it's not. I'm sorry, take that GoFundMe down. That's a fraud. That shouldn't be allowed. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't be. Nope, that shouldn't be. Nope.
Well, they told me to. I'm like, why would you send your ID if somebody's asked you for that? That's just crazy. I like, we never asked for this. And I have proof of that too. I have a conversation.
Beta did. There's proof of that. That's already been debunked many times. I think I even showed it on my channel. Veda did. She said that Facebook wanted the IDs of the group admins. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. You're wrong again.
So I can prove that we didn't ask for this.
Hey, Steve, I'm going to switch to my computer, so I'm going to hop off, and it's going to ask me to come again.
You got it, Cammie. Thank you. Welcome back. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yes. Is that better for you? Awesome.
Why is this?
And I do. And by the way, I do want to make sure that you get a family statement out, everybody here, so they know. Like I said, that she's fucking crazy, and that the trolls don't give a shit. They've been coming after us for a long time. All right, this one here is.
Wonder why? No reason. Okay, we're gonna go to another part of the call. This is clip 2. Wonder why the trolls are going after him. Y'all know? Can you think? Think why they have people after him? I don't know.
And I do, and by the way, I do want to make sure that you get a family statement out, everybody here, so they know, like I said. That
oh, you're going to get a family statement out. What does the family have to do with any of this? They didn't. That's just it, Steve. You people involved the family, and you shouldn't have. And like I said, it speaks volumes on this stepdaughter for her to even be a part of this. Sorry, my opinion. I'm allowed to have one. We all have one.
She's fucking crazy, and that the trolls don't give a shit. They've been coming after us for a long time. All right, this one here is another print that I have, and I'm gonna read it to you. It says, completely disgusting.
Does Rabbit acknowledge all the lies by Steve and Veda now? She knows Veda lies now. I wonder if she's seen Steve's traumatic swatting event. She still supports and backs Steve. You're right, just another troll, but Charlotte asked me to do this. Charlotte gave me this stuff. And she has been, her whole life has been dismantled by these people. And she has a right to get her side out as well.
Disgusting. As a survivor of long-term violent child rape, which apparently is not the case, for Steve McRae to compare me sending my idea to someone I trusted upon the prompting of him, which was a lie, Vega and Megan, hi Vega and Megan, shows me that he has no idea what it's like to be a real victim. Only deeply wishes to be seen as one. Which clearly she was twisting what I said, because nobody was comparing her sending ID to a rape victim. What the comparison was of the inability to have a choice.
For this one.
And Tina pointed out that she took away her choice. She took away Megan's choice when she just sent her ID, and I think it's all about consent. I mean, if you send something to somebody who's not, if I send somebody pictures of that they don't want, I violated that because I didn't ask for consent to do so. And ID, I think, would be something along those lines, which is like, you shouldn't just send your ID to people. So she didn't grasp that. This one, do you remember this one, Megan?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So this one is, this thread will be a series of messages between myself and my co-admin of the Facebook group. I hope people will read through this thread and compare what I've told you what happened with Steve versus what Steve McRae, Veda.
And I have this thread. I have hours and hours of threads from this Facebook group that were sent to me that I'm trying to go through, but it is crazy to do. But he's only going to tell you his part.
Erica and Megan are telling you happened. Was asked to help, and I did. Hi, Nikki.
Now, Nikki says she wasn't in this call.
Well, I'm going over my paper now, Nikki. Nikki, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. That's for net credit. Here, this is a good one. This tweet here. I'll read it. She says, Go ahead and try. Not one lie has been proven yet, but I'm going to keep showing how Steve McRae, Aaron, and Veda are lying. You don't intimidate me and you won't silence me. You're a nobody and I won't block you, but I won't dress you again. You're not worthy of my time. This was dated April 3rd.
Wait, Nikki admitted Veda did that. Yeah. Everyone called Charlotte a psycho because she said Veda asked her for ID for the Facebook group. Now they all acknowledge that Veda has been asking for IDs. Put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. Bones of a video ready for voiceover tomorrow. Okay. According to Charlotte, Rabbit has not been served. Renell has been served. Rabbit is... What is she doing behind the scenes to Katie that she's afraid of? That girl's doing something. There is something she's doing to Katie Joy behind the scenes that she's so terrified. So that lets me know what kind of... There's a big red flag. Now, you would not believe this pollen. Oh, my God. It's everywhere. I wiped everything off, cleaned everything off. And the longer I sit out here, the more it gets all over my screens and my computer. I got to put the screen thing over here. Ugh, it's bad. No wonder my allergies are so bad. But what is that down the rabbit hole? That bedtime rabbit. What is she doing? What is she doing behind the scenes that she's so worried about? Because it damn sure ain't because of her little spoof videos or funny videos she thinks they are, whatever she calls them about Katie. It's not because of that, because she's not the only one that does that. Y'all just build her channel for her. That's what you did. You get her mad views. Keep it going. I'm sure she's enjoying the paychecks. I bet you they're a hell of a lot bigger than mine. She probably wouldn't know what to do with my little YouTube check. Beta filed in Georgia on my Twitter. I will pin it to explain some of the background. Yeah, I went over the whole restraining order thing, the hearing and the paperwork from the court. I went over all that in previous videos, previous lives. With Allison Sassy. Allison asked her for help cleaning up the Facebook group, right? Yeah, I shared the court papers and all that other stuff. Made a statement to the court, yeah, about how she was allowed to use another name, but it was really her name. Stephen, YouTube creators make false claims and speculate for cheap content. I don't. They're the ones looking for gossip for their audience. Steve and his pals have no problems claiming, just proving is the problem. Yeah, they never have nothing. You get hay fever, right? Well, God, I need this. You should see the ring of pollen around my swimming pool. It's insane. There's this yellow ring of pollen. It's just thick on the tables. I had to clean everything off because my little ones go, oh my God, look at it already. It's been, 2.5 hours since I wiped everything off? My little one's got really bad allergies, so I don't even want to. Oh, I hate it. Let's get back to the call.
August 3rd, excuse me, and I asked her to stop tagging me on, July 14th.
Now, wait for it.
And so this was after I asked her to stop tagging me, proving that she continued to tag me. I've got a solid case. And I think...
Now, mind you, he's going to admit that it was after he got the cease and desist. Because she'd already served him with the cease and desist ceased any contact with this man. But yet they continued for months and months, and they still do it today.
This is the one that you've asked me about, Megan. Yeah.
But he's got a strong case.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Megan, you asked me about this one. I'm going to read it to you, okay?
Okay.
It says, I found out my attorney on retainer, which, by the way, she has no return on retainer. That's a lie. Yeah, I talked to
receipts have been shown. Receipts have been shown to prove that, yes, she did have she does have an attorney on retainer.
The attorney.
He's lying.
He was not thrilled with her. Too many red flags, he said.
Okay. Her attorney can't talk to you. He can't say 2 words to you about her. Are you kidding? Shut up. People believe this crap? Oh my gosh.
For work can also address this because it's entertainment related. She's not in the entertainment field, as I understand. Cammie, she just goes to these events and pretends she's somebody who's popular.
She was in the entertainment field, Steve. Stop lying. Stop downplaying it.
You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Unmute. Unmute. Technology. Still muted.
Yeah, it says it's not muted. That's weird.
No, I saw muted.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't hear her.
That's weird.
Okay, that means her microphone. Yeah, that means something on her microphone.
Oh.
But no, it was just working.
Yeah, I know. Wise Angel with YouTube and the music. Oh my God, that's why I don't have a different intro. And that's every outro I do, they flag and I just haven't sat down and really worked on it. After hours and hours of them flagging everything, I just took a break. But I got to get it done. But I get it with the YouTube music. What I do is I upload the music first and keep it unlisted to see if YouTube flags it, because they'll flag it regardless.
Did we hear her when she came in?
I thought so.
Yeah. Why was it working?
Don't you bite them
Yeah,
cords.
she's not muted.
Oh, this cat.
I don't know.
Right.
Remember,
Yeah.
she switched to her laptop.
Yeah, but when she came on her laptop, didn't we hear her for a second or
I
not?
thought she said
Oh,
hello,
now
like
the dog's
right when she
barking.
switched.
Lovely.
You know what, Cammie? Just refresh. Refresh might work.
Yeah.
That it sounds
And
weird,
that
but
is the
it fixes it
stepdaughter.
a number of times. Let's try. I hate meets. Whatever happened to Google Hangout? I miss Google Hangout. Similar, but better. And wait for her to come back in.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, no worries. No worries. You missed all the
This
fun
isn't a
stuff, though. We
Discord call. This is a meets. I don't even know what meets is.
were laughing our asses off before you got here. It's
Well, I'm
hilarious.
like, I get the message and I'm just like, I didn't even dawn on me. Duh, there's a meeting today. And then I'm like, oh shit, that's why he's posting. So it's
Nikki,
here as fast as I can. Yes.
Yeah.
Nikki,
Yeah.
if Steve told you to meet him at 4:15, what time is he telling you to meet him?
Quarter to 5, probably.
What time?
4:45.
Okay, these people, none of these people know how to tell freaking time, but they're creators on YouTube and they want you to believe them. Oh, my 8-year-old can tell time.
No, he's late.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm not even Christian. Nikki,
Yeah, you're an atheist.
Nikki, think about this. A quarter after 4.
A quarter after 4, yeah.
Well, shit.
I love you. I really do. Cammie. Well, it's 4:15. Cammie, can now talk.
What about now?
Yes.
Yes.
See, we're-
I switched browsers. I just went to
No
Google
worries.
Chrome.
Yeah, Chrome works better for this. All right, this is the part that gets good. It says, it's gone too far. They've slandered me, stolen my work, still up in the group, and Erica sent DMs on a live, or read DMs on a live. They're going to check into striking her channel or taking it down.
What work did anybody steal? I'd love to know that. That's what I'd like to know. What is the work that she has?
She reformed, cleaned up the group. She helped reset the group. What are you talking about? Y'all didn't have nothing in that group. Do you understand that? And then you ruined what was there.
Everybody stole.
Yeah.
But then you went and started how many other groups? 3, 4? All hate groups on Katie? Y'all are too invested in Katie because she damn sure is not invested in you, because you guys are helping her grow and helping her wallet fatten. You know? Keep going. You're going to make her rich. Keep going. Idiots.
Or Facebook, the Facebook shit.
The thing is, you don't get to own a Facebook group
Hey,
when
AK.
it's not yours to begin with.
She was
Remember,
admin for 2 weeks.
Exactly. You don't get to jump into a 2 week for 2 weeks into a Facebook group and tell everybody how it is and how it's going to be, acting like you're God or some shit. That it's just,
Is that pretty much not what you guys did? only, you use that potato travesty to go nasty, vile, and people just didn't want it. They didn't want all that mean, hate, vileness in there. Come on now, tell it all if you're going to tell it. Don't just tell one side. Y'all dismantled that group. Didn't you have to put it on lockdown or private or something? You took it down or something because it just got, because of you. Because of that potato travesty and this dude here.
How it works.
And what does she think that Facebook group is going to do for us? I have a Facebook group. You have we all have Facebook. It's a big fucking deal.
Well, damn, if I work for KJ, she needs to start passing some damn checks here because this YouTube money's not cutting it. Think she will? I've never talked to her. You think she will? I don't know.
Got no traction out of that. It's not worth the fucking headache. I've spent money on this shit.
Yeah.
How am I making anything off a Facebook group?
And that's what she's claiming. We're all making money off it.
I know.
She don't make money off of the Facebook group at all.
And then she says, with the driver license copies being out there, one person who has that also has a password for a social media account they got into. She's claiming that Megan, that you hacked her. Did some awful things under my name and deactivated the account Monday. I can't recover it because they changed my email. There's so much. She's actually saying that, Megan, this is not by your name, but she's talking about you here because you're the only person she's ever claimed she gave a password.
Okay. She didn't say Megan's name. You did. Good way telling yourselves. But I believe y'all did all that. I have no problem believing that. I just don't. I just don't.
Password to, which she never
Right.
did.
Which never happened.
Right. So I have that as well.
Phone number, and I've never ever given it to anyone. I've never even phoned it. Nothing. I don't want anything to do with her.
That's a lie. I got a screenshot that proves that Nikki was sharing her phone number to people. So that's a lie.
I'm surprised she hasn't.
I will not show you the screenshot because I didn't block the number out. It's not her number anymore, but it's just the point of it. I wish I would have. Maybe I can go in and do it real quick. But yes, I have proof that Nikki was sharing Charlotte's number. Let me see if I can get this to do it real quick.
Said that I've given it to people or something. That'll probably.
Right.
I know. Wait a minute. How do I get transferred from her hating you to fucking me finally restraining order? I want to go back after you at this point.
Because
man,
you did it for revenge. It was frivolous, and you knew it. Anytime you found anything, it was against Katie or Charlotte. It doesn't matter. God, there I am defending Katie again. Oh, that irritates the hell out of me that you all. Ooh.
Shit away from you. I was like your deflection target, Nikki.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like the crazy person shit filter.
I can't handle this. You're better at it than me. I cannot handle that drama.
Only because I've had fucking experience with it, which sucks.
That's what I mean. I'm so sorry, but that's what
I don't want to be better at it.
It's awful, but you can handle it. I can't do that.
All right, this one goes back to the IDs as well. I'll read. And it says, it's easier if I just read it. Our lovely exiled says what she was he being sarcastic, referring to me. We need to see the context if you have a screenshot because asking for a driver's license is a pretty big deal. Now let me tell Cammie and Rachel here. Exiled is somebody, and I'm not even joking here. I'm not even exaggerating. Exiled is somebody that I never had a conversation with. I don't know who the fuck she is, nor her husband, and yet she has terminal cancer or has had terminal cancer and said until the day she dies of cancer, she's going to attack me for something that I did to her and her husband, but has never said to anybody what it was.
Oh God! I
swear to you, that's exactly what it is. She's one of the lunatic trolls because I don't know what the hell I did with this woman. I've never talked to her in my life. I didn't know who the fuck she was. She came out
I
of.
still don't know.
Yeah, she was a friend of Red's Rhetoric, and she told Reds one day, "Hey, I don't want you talking to Steve." And he's like, "Why?" And she's like, "Because I just don't want you to." She wouldn't tell him the reason either, and he's like, "Fuck you." Steve's one of my best friends, and he's like, "I'm not gonna shit on him," so she launched in this tirade. And being vindictive for like 5 years ago. This is 5 years ago. That's all that happened. I swear to God. I don't know who the hell she is. I've never spoken with one of this woman. And then Charlotte says, no, it wasn't sarcastic. He said nobody was going to work with a new person coming in as a stranger and that I needed to prove my ID, use my voice more, and tell them more about my personal story, which wasn't comfortable, but I shared some, and those have been shared and read on live YouTube. Now, here's the question, though. What does he even mean by nobody would take her seriously? We got people come to the community all the time that are new.
Yeah.
That's just weird. We promote new people all the time. Yeah, so I don't even know what she thought to gather by saying that. And what would an ID prove?
I know. Why would she send that to Megan? Like, what is Megan gonna want that for? What the fuck is the point?
Yeah, but she sent it to Megan and not me.
I think she did it to Megan to hurt Megan.
Nikki lies her booty off. Yeah, her bony butt off. Just remember, this is the man who claimed a welfare check was a SWAT. There's a big difference between actual reality and Steve's distorted reality. The irony of Steve slamming someone for holding a grudge for 5 years? Exactly. Hey, Sarah. Though doesn't protest too much. Yeah. Yes, he does. She was on the block list, and he is afraid people will talk to ex. Let me see what you said. You can attest to that. Same as probably. Let me see. Steve cares more about clout than money. He loves knowing he's the OG victim and a co-owner of any anti-KJ group. Yeah, that's sad that a grown man, that's... Well, they haven't asked for any proof and they're giving her money. Last time I checked, it was at $200. Yeah. Yeah. They want to control over all Katie content, so Nikki sounds like a hypocrite here, big time. Yeah, that's true. None of them think for themselves, let alone think critically. All right, I'm going to show you something here. I have something to show you. I took the bottom pictures off because it's the family members, even though they've been up on panel and we're in this call. I didn't feel right showing them. But here's pictures of some of the people in the call. Steve, Megan, Rachel, Nikki, Veda, Regan, and a couple more is going to come in. Okay. That's not all. Here is Nikki sharing Charlotte's number. I blocked the number out. Can you all see it? No, it didn't share? Okay. Let me stop sharing and reshare. It's stuck on the recording. I'll have to go. I'm going to the next recording anyway. Here is Charla sharing, or Nikki sharing out Charla's number that she said she didn't even, she got rid of, well, and she didn't do. Right here it is. All right, that's Nikki. All right. And then here's the call. Here's the group. I just took the bottom two pictures out because one was a family member and I'm not sure. The other one was just an avatar, but I still didn't, I just took them out. And this is Veda and Nikki, Rachel, Reagan, Megan, Steve, and a couple more will join. And then the other two people, the stepdaughter that was, decided to come in on it. Yeah. There's that. But they didn't do nothing. Okay. They didn't do anything. Let me show you some things they've done. They haven't done nothing now. But I'm going to show you. And then we'll finish playing this recording, but I need a break from it. Let me show you just some of the things they posted. And this is all in their little group. They can say all they want, that they've never posted anything, and they've never done anything. And they don't have anything to do with it, but they do. They took a picture of her and put on all kind of weight to make her look like she's gained all this weight. And they call it Porcula Stankfish. That's what they call it. And here, I'll show you. They've created this on Twitter. It's really, I'm not going to show you the one where they put the weight on because I didn't ask her. I'm sure she would say anything, but I'm just not. Yeah. Look at this. Just created day of the hearing. the day of the hearing. But okay, we're close to it. All right, let's go. See, look at this. This is the stuff they do. So I showed anyone. Oh well. This is disgusting. Oh, there's more. Oh, I should have put it in a slideshow. I'm only going to show 2 more though. There's more. That's stuff they're posting on Twitter about Charla. Yeah, but they don't do anything. Oh, there's even more. It's just never ending. Never ending. Wow, this is a hassle. Next time you can bet I will put them into a slideshow. Porker La Stank. Another one. I abuse my daughters. Cute, huh? Y'all can't see it? It's not showing it? Should be. Huh. All right. It's not showing the pictures to you? They created a Discord group and encouraged everyone to blow that number up. They sure did. They sure did. That's where that post was from. Charla, you know, the one you didn't do? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why the screen's not sharing. What the hell's going on? Should be. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it froze up and I need to go back out or what. Oh my gosh, it's giving me such a hard time today. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's the I abuse my daughters crap. Oh, and there's more. I'll show you one more and then I'm going to get back to the recording. Oh, and then there's Steve's post about Charla. That I mean, I've got post messages after messages like you wouldn't believe. You just wouldn't believe it. The stuff that they've done and said. It's just unbelievable. And this is Vernell stuff. Oh my God, there's just so much. But you guys get the gist of it. There was another one I wanted to show you of them making fun of her. But that's, oh, here it is. It's just, but they, and you can bet where this stuff is coming from. Come on. He's got Black Wolf in him with him. You know, it's like, are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? Why is it not? Oh, it was sharing. Shoot. Let me reshare that. Yeah. But they haven't bothered her. None of them. They've done nothing. Steve put out a post saying about me, my friend, nobody loved me. I mean, it's just endless. Look at this. It's just endless. I smell like poop. I am skank. I mean, it's just, it's disgusting. It's totally disgusting. Now we're going to go back to the call. We're almost up. Oh. No. I think we're in clip 3. Yeah, that was just clip 2. All right. These clips are small clips. The first one was the big one. So it was given to me because it had to be edited because of some of the things that were in the call that I just won't play. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff they were doing. but they've done nothing. And that's only a little bit of it. That's nothing compared to some of the things that were done. The stuff I showed you is mild. It was worse.
All right, this one is another one that says, I received many notifications telling me to get on the call. This was the mod call that you guys were talking about.
Okay, why are you? Quit buffering. Come on. Play for me. What are you doing? You're pissing me off right now.
They were telling me people were questioning.
Why is it buffering? Let me turn it down. Maybe that's it. Oh, I can't turn it down any lower. All right. It's their call, guys.
Questioning me, and I needed to prove myself again. Don't know what that means. I talked about a post with Megan the next day. Then on video call with Veda, she told me she had talked to Steve, and I should send proof ID to Megan +4. I guarantee Megan never sold you that. Veda never said any of that shit.
Bull crap. This has already been debunked many times. Her ID was asked for with some lame excuse. Okay, it was passed around. Y'all passed it around. You passed around her phone number. Hell, you started a Discord just to get calls to her. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me? No, there's enough out there. Yeah, there's enough out there. I know what's out there. Okay. You didn't take your medicine?
No, I didn't.
Why do I need to break it in half? They're baby pills. They won't choke you. I don't need to cut it in half. They're tiny pills. They won't choke you. Oh my God. Hold on.
Yeah, Veda would never say that. None of that is true. None of that
is true. This is my conversation that I had her with my DMs I printed out, and you can see the very first thing she sent me was her phone number.
Oh, you got it too?
Oh yeah, that was the very first thing she ever sent to me.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm not going to read all that, but the takeaway from all that is the end part where I say, don't you? By the way, don't think that it's going to take some time to compile for this shit. Again, time that I could be spending other fucking things. But
you mean time you had to gather up your phony receipts that you were blaming on someone that you have no idea if she had anything to do with any of it, but you stated as fact. But then you turn around and say you have no proof. Huh. Maybe that's why you didn't present it to the judge. Just saying. Shouldn't give yourself the title of attorney. Really shouldn't.
I said, and I'll explain to the judge, the very last thing I sent to her was this. And can you guys read that?
Do not DM me further. I am no longer comfortable with DMs. Thank you. Yeah.
And the date?
It is July 14th.
Yes, and she's been blocked ever since. So, and she blocked me first, and I blocked her, but she's still blocked. But I have
Greenworm. You're right. I've said that from the get-go. Never bought none of it. She's still very much with them.
Evidence. I asked her not to tag me on anything. She still sent me 2 cease and desist, which she could have sent to a lawyer or whoever else. So this is her cease and desist that I printed out, which I'm not going to read. I have that here. This one's really, really hard to read, and I apologize. I'm going to have to probably print out another copy.
Now, this is a man that put out accusing Charlotte of all kinds of stuff on Twitter. I have it. I'll show it to you. We'll get there.
I thought I'd go through it because this is really, really, I don't think you can see it, but this is a copy of the receipt that says code Charlotte for the gatekeep code, but it's really, really difficult to read. I'm going to have to read that one. Charlotte says, X and Twitter and Team YouTube, it is not a dox. When I found the information listed publicly online, I tried to send it to his email, but I was blocked. How do you know if email is blocked? You don't block email. It just goes to filters. I don't have her blocked anywhere. I never sent an email. I have no place other to serve it immediately, but it will be mailed to him. The problem is that she doxed me by pointing out the cease and desist on Twitter. That's proof that she did. And if you look at the cease and desist, it has my personal information and my address, my old one at least. That's not my new. That's not my address. Right? Is that? Yeah. So that's if you look that Sunflower Street. That's a house that I sold in 2014. I don't want her knowing that now. She will eventually, but she's been literally terrorizing a family that knows nothing about any of this. But like I said, this is confirmation that she did put that information on Twitter because I don't have the original tweet, which I can show the judge. This is actually sent to who was this? This was on Suzanne Trickmaker's video. This is a comment she left to Suzanne. I'm not going to read all of it, but this is basically saying take down my shit to show the judge that she also was asking another content creator to take down videos about her, threatening her. So I have that.
A cease and desist is not a threat. Again, you have to, Dookie, do not bite them cords. Oh my gosh, you're being an ornery kitty cat. Don't you pull this stuff down again. Oh, this cat. If it's not my husband, now, mind you, the pill he's asking me to break in half is as big as a baby aspirin. He's such a weenie. So, I had to go get the pill cutter and cut that little tiny pill in half. Yeah, it's such a baby. Such a baby. But he needs to take this big baby right here in the house because he's being bad.
What else do I got here? Okay, and then let me just show you that. Here's the actual restraining order, and I'm smart. If you look at the address,
a C&D is not a threat. It's also a step you have to take to request somebody to take this stuff down. But that's not a threat, dude. You should know you've tried serving them. You just never won them, but you tried. I'll give you that. You've tried. You raised $5,000 for it, didn't you? Or more.
I used the provision in here for what's called personal conduct.
Personal conduct.
Personal conduct is basically before we have a hearing what they should not do, and I specifically requested here.
Oh, my allergies are killing me.
Damn, there's a lot of papers. I said.
You said what? Said what? Get it out. Spit it out.
Yeah, I said, I request respondent not seek to find my current address. Respondent
So you had to find the exact little clip part you're going to read because you're not going to read it in its totality. You're not going to do that because then you can't spin it. See, this way, you had to look for the part you wanted to read so you can spin it to fit your narrative. We got your number, dude. And we don't actually need to see it, but we got it. You know what I mean? We don't need the real phone number. Like y'all passed, Charlotte's around in that Discord. Yeah.
Has been using an old address from a property I sold in 2014 and is now terrorizing an innocent family. I have notified local law enforcement about swatting attempts to that residency.
Oh, no, this is his evidence for court. This is his big evidence for court, but he can't. He made these allegations in the previous part of the phone call, but he makes them again.
Give the Indio Police Department's incident report that I filed with. So
yeah, I do.
That is right there.
I have chronic sinus disease. I've had 3 major surgeries where they actually roll your face back. They cut right where your the inside of your upper lip meets your gum. They cut that and they actually literally roll your face back. And you got to remember, this was 30 years ago. I'm sure sinus surgery has come a long way. Well, maybe 25 years ago. Yeah, maybe 30. Between 25, I don't remember. I had 3 of them. But they actually took out parts of my cheekbone and shit. I have what sinuses I have left, they don't function. I can't breathe out of one side of my nose. And I could never do drugs. Because how would I do them? I couldn't put them in my nose. I could barely get in a nasal. So y'all calling me a druggie, you're wasting your time. Hell to the no. What side of my nose does work? I'd be damned if I'm going to put something in there that's going to make it burn like a bitch. Hell no. I got to breathe. Oh, wait, that's right. They didn't call me a druggie. I was old from the bar. Never hung out in bars. Drank on the weekends sometimes. Not all the time. Never was much of a heavy drinker, but I definitely didn't hang out in bars. I liked nightclubs. That was my thing. I didn't like little hole in the wall bars. Not my cup of tea. Because when I went out to dance and have fun.
It's hard to show this shit, isn't it? Yeah, but you get the idea. It's right there. So what I'm basically filing the restraining order for, I'm saying, what you guys think? And then I got you guys questions. Responded for 2 months, has filed false privacy strikes against my videos discussing her. Continues to text voice over IP cell phone number, or my phone number, from her cell phone, asked me to take down videos after I've told her.
Oh, that's right. We used to go. Well, I guess I did go to a hole in the wall, the after hours club. After we closed down the nightclub, if there wasn't a private party at the nightclub, then we would go to the U Club and come out at daylight. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's a hole in the wall, because you had to go down in the underground to get to the U Club. It was wild times. Only been there a handful of times. So usually I stayed at the nightclub private parties. Were a little bit not in the dirt.
Her to never contact me. She's attempted to open multiple lines of credit in my name, and I give the net credit incident number. I have a police report for identity fraud. Give that incident number.
Okay, it was an inquiry. No one actually had your pertinent information to actually fill out an actual application, and you don't know who did it. You even said you can't prove who did it, but then you stated it as fact that she did it. But then you said you can't prove who did it. So, which is it? Because it can't be both.
She has on numerous occasions attempted to change my social media passwords on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Grubhub, and other sites.
I'll tell you what, if Charlotte did all this, she's some computer savvy. She needs to teach me a thing or two. Heck, I mean, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of effort. You're going to try to change people's passwords and all this. Hell, I can't remember my own. How the hell am I going to remember somebody else's? I'm always forever up to changing mine because I can't never remember the damn things. And I don't save them because they say don't save them. It's bad. So I never saved it to my device. And I always forget them. I try to write them down, but then I throw away the paper I have them wrote down on. So that don't help me much either because I can't stand paper sitting around. Yeah. Wow. How the hell is she doing all this? She needs to show me some of her tricks. Come on, Steve. You really think Charlotte's doing all this crap? No, you don't. And you know she's not. And I'm wondering how much of this is coming from your little crew. All the minions. Just wondered. It's just
ordered twice from Domino's Pizza in my name, cash on demand, using one's code Charlotte for the gate code. I'll include Cammie's statement that she has open lines of credit before in her name. I don't think I need an affidavit. I'm just going to put it in there. If they want to contact you, they can. But anyways, that's my RO evidence pretty much. I think it's strong. It's significant. What do you think, Cammie?
Oh my God. Did he just say that? Did you really just say that, dude? It's strong. That's why you begged, borrowed, and stole to be able to dismiss that before the judge actually could rule, huh? Yeah, that's why you really didn't get nothing out of your dismissal, huh? Because, she wasn't talking about you anyway. You, on the other hand, have violated your restraining order. You might have to answer to that coming up soon. But anyway, sorry, but for sniffing, but my allergies, I can't help it. I can't take anything else for another 4 hours. It's driving me nuts. Don't really help any goddamn way. But okay, Steve. You have so much evidence. Now, the stepdaughter is going to commence to talking. All I ask you is to keep an open mind. Number one, the one red flag for me is that a family member would even go on panel or on a recorded call with these people to trash her. But you will hear that there's a major issue between the stepdaughter and the dad. So, hence, blame it on stepmom. Let's throw her under the bus. And blah 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 blah. But like I said, for me, I couldn't do this to one of my family members because it's not like, not for these reasons. The way they're doing it is just to trash this woman. No other reason. She couldn't be used in court. It was denied because it's hearsay. She has no factual evidence of anything she's claiming either. So just take that into consideration.
I think it's fine, and I know I sent them to you, but I'm comfortable with whatever I sent to you in email. You can use some of that information
Now,
as well.
they have been reaching out to these people, not just Steve, all of them. Multiples have reached out to these people in the first place to drag them into this. They dug up her family. Now, if that's not going real life, then I'm okay. It was, and it wouldn't matter if the family sought them out. You shouldn't do this. Period. Have a little bit of morals, but they have no morals.
So, I'm great.
Can you send me what you emailed him? Because I'm filing mine on Tuesday after my stupid date with her.
Oh, and there's Beta doing her retaliatory RO that was never going to get granted because she never had a reason to get one granted anyway. And then she decided to go after Katie too. All retaliatory. No grounds whatsoever. Just waste the court's time. Like the court doesn't have enough to do. These idiots got to go file frivolous crap because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel important. It makes them relevant in their minds and their minds only.
Yeah. So, for those of you that don't know, my biological mom had a drug problem, and
okay, we're going to go to the next recording. Takes it a minute to load here. Wow, the internet shouldn't even be. Let me check my internet connection. It should be fine. Nope, it's fine. 5D full access. Yeah, I've got. It's got to be them. All right, come on, load. It takes a minute for it to load. Let me reach out while it's loading. I don't know why it's taking so long. Let me go back out and come back in. Let me start that. Maybe that'll work. Oops. These are shorter calls, so. All right, let me reach out while it's loading. Oh, so this mod meeting was to help him write his retaliatory RO. Charlotte already had a TRO against him at this point, correct? Uh-oh, what was taken down? Who took their YouTube channel down? Oh, I'm behind it. Southern might not even wanting to hear our side because we are psycho and we are setting her up. Oh, okay. She is one of the few who has not blocked me. She never liked Beta. I don't talk drama with her. Okay. Yeah, it is hard sometimes but sometimes you gotta wake up. It's still the most wretched surgeries I had. Impacted sinus, worse than giving birth. Amen to that. Oh my God, the pain was. Oh, and then my whole face. I had these tubes like tampons coming out of my nose, and when they took, which I had to get down to, actually had to get down to the emergency room because they had the equipment there for her to take them out in case, because I passed out the first one, second one I didn't, but that way she also had help. But yeah, man, my whole face was so swollen, black and blue, the whole way down into my neck. It looked awful. I did that. I had to do that 3 freaking times, man. Now I'm inoperable. They have it stamped in big red letters, inoperable, nothing left. She's just got a deal. Now they do want to try to reopen my nasal passage on the right side, but I'm not having no more face surgery. Fuck that. That shit hurts. Nope. I got enough pain. I don't need that too. And every time they did it, it got worse, not better. So no. I gave them 3 shots. They're out. 3 strikes, you're done. Should have did that on my head. I would have had 9 brain surgeries. I should have kept that. Okay, come on and play. What the hell? Why are you taking so long to load? No. Come on and load. What the hell? You're really pissing me off here. Why is it not loading? I'll just play the audio part if need be, because I have no idea why it's not loading. Do I have too many windows open? Let me close one. Don't need StreamYard login. Okay, close tabs. What the hell? Let me go out and come back in. Sometimes that's all it takes. I don't know why it's not loading. It's taking forever. That's really pissing me off. All right, come on, load. Well, it's being as difficult as they are. I just got a text that she ran with a bunch of misinformation on someone in the Michelle content space, and she ran when one called out for it. Why am I not surprised there? Vega, oh wait. Beta didn't put any proof, just allegations and legal conclusions. Oh God, she's the last. Let me go out and come the whole way back in. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Let me stop sharing. Let me see if I can get it to load that way. I have no idea why it's not loading. Come on now. I'll just play the audio if need be. Because you can't see anything anyway. Maybe I'll just play the audio. Because for some reason it is not wanting to load. But here's a statement I'll show you while that's doing that. Let me go to Messenger. Okay. Okay, I think I got it to load. Yay. It's funny, I didn't have any problem with any of the other ones. Maybe it's trying to tell me something. Okay, nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Come on now. There we go.
Brother that I was talking to up until this all started.
I couldn't do it. I would have to just say, look, if that's what my dad wanted to do, not have a relationship.
They're terrible in this call. Beta overtalks everybody. Why is it keeping buffering? Let me bring it up.
Maybe because of somebody else, then I would have to accept that because I have to fight back. I have no choice.
Fight back? Fight back for what? You created this. You caused this. What the hell you mean fight back? Fight back for what?
It's a matter of principle with me at this point, and the fact that they've included my mods.
They included your mods? You didn't? Your mods didn't get in this? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Everybody's innocent. You're the victim. Interesting. But I'm going to have to stop you because for some reason it's not loading right. So I'm going to play the audio for you all this way because you can't see anything anyway. But you just hear them out.
It's pretty rude. But I mean, there's obviously no saving that relationship at this point. So
is that the one that got mad that you had come on?
Yeah. So
I don't understand why.
Well, and I wasn't even the one on. Like, it was Stacy, and
I thought you popped in the live chat. Yeah,
well, I did, but I didn't get on the video. And one of the things he did say to me, which was well enough in my life. So,
and by the way, all of us here do, and I hope I can speak for all of us. None of us wanted you guys to have any ramifications for what Charlotte's done at all. I mean, it's just it's that we have to. But here's the thing: better now than because Charlotte's going to do this to other people.
Okay, none of you should have ramifications for what Charlotte's done. Charlotte's done nothing. They're the ones that have reached out to family. Huh. Go figure. Go figure. And this is the stepdaughter talking.
And so, the more
and by the way, Charlotte is good with this. She knows it's being played. She knows what's being played. She knows that there's things not being played as well.
Yeah, it's inevitable. Yeah, it's inevitable. So more we can snipper that in the bud now, and so if somebody like we might be the next people that in the future contact us. Hey, do you know Charlotte? And we will have a backstory, and then we won't even have to involve you. So we don't want to keep bringing up this old trauma shit. We're not trauma vultures. The antithesis of that. So, but what you want us to tell, like,
you're not trauma vultures. What has she done? Who are you protecting? Where's any victims of Charlotte's? Plenty of victims from you guys, but where's proof of any of this? You don't have any. The people that need to be protected need to be protected from you guys. That's just my opinion.
Because there are people.
Hey, Chesh.
Charlotte, these people are not mentally well. Alice, Pork Chop.
I don't think she's talking to Alice anymore.
Oh, I think they have a falling out.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they
Alice
do.
is now not friends with her anymore.
But what about Debbie?
Right. I mean, Alice still like posts in the support of her, but they're not talking.
Yeah.
Okay, because Alice is completely insane. Somebody, Pam, you'd ask. Alice is how do you explain Alice? Alice has been some random nobody on YouTube, on Twitter for a very long time. She has like probably 100 accounts. She's made fake accounts multiple times. She deletes her Twitter and starts over again. Nobody knows really much about her except that she lives in Canada, has a kid, supposedly is married. But she doesn't use any of her personal information, so nobody knows anything real about her. Nor do we care. But all she does is involve herself in these types of things just to start.
But you do care. You have spent months and months caring. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you ever heard the name Alice, she's fucking just like Charlotte.
Okay.
Okay. Whisper and Willow. Her real name is Joan Smith.
Joan Smith.
Yeah, and she's had multiple accounts on Twitter as well. But she's just, I don't know what her story is. I have no idea. She's just a shit stirrer.
Oh, big right.
Yeah, she's a shit stirrer. Yeah. I don't know anything else about that. Robert? Which one's Robert?
Robert, I want to say Robert Lee.
Oh, Rob Lee. Robert Lee. Robert Lee's name he goes by Science First. He was the one that went around to all over Twitter, and he made a blog about this. I call him a lying flying monkey. He tried to convince people that when Katie filed her TRO against me, that the judge, sua sponte, meaning from the bench, saw so much evidence that he put it under Violence Against Women's Act. He was the one leading that charge to spread Katie's bullshit. Because we know now that was a lie. We know that it could have impossibly have been under Violence Against Women's Act. One, I never met the woman. We're not domestic. We have no relationship to each other. And two, the Violence Against Women's Act expired. But he didn't care. Even when
and there you have it.
Saw so much evidence.
He's never even met Katie Joy. Never. But he has this much hate and disdain because his ego got bruised. Because she wasn't interested in his inappropriate comments. Okay. So now everybody else has problems. It's everybody but you guys. Everybody but you. Got it.
evidence that he put it under Violence Against Women's Act. He was the one leading that charge to spread Katie's bullshit.
Oh Lord, I'm not
that was a
going
lie.
there.
We know that it could have impossibly have been under Violence Against Women's Act. One, I never met the woman.
Yeah, wait a minute. Didn't he bring Katie to you too? I mean, basically, didn't he? I don't know. I don't know, Rita. I didn't know they did. I don't believe anything these people say. Katie and Kyle ran his NSS. Yeah. He forgets all that, though.
No relationship to each other, and two, the Violence Against Women Act expired, but he didn't care. Even when everyone pointed it out to him, he literally said, "I still stand by everything I said." I'm like, okay, so you confirm you are a dishonest troll. Yeah, he's been doing this shit for quite some time. He's got a major hard on for me because I basically proved him wrong on so many fucking things in the past, and he just has a vendetta against me. I have a lot of people that have vendettas against me because
exactly.
I beat their own shit, basically, metaphorically speaking.
And there you have it. You've got a lot of haters, and you do. So you have no idea who's doing what. Your haters found a door, entered, and have been having some fun. And it's killing you because you can't prove nothing. You can't prove nothing.
Wolf and I have been having some fun with Robert and Whispering Willow.
Good, yeah.
I'm sure you have.
Look, I don't play with the trolls, but I don't tell other people not to play with them. I mean, I suggest blocking all of them. I do. That is my.
Same, I had to do it too.
Opinion.
Block them all.
But if somebody wants to fuck with them and engage them, you're on your own. Just like I said, you take them because I don't deal with
No offense, I agree with Steve. You want to
enjoy.
That's it. Go ahead, but don't bring me into it.
I made a Facebook post on Robert Lee too, Aaliyah, as a flying monkey, and I pointed all that stuff out, and Charlotte ran to him.
And that's what you do, Steve. You post all this crap about people, but you block them so they can't respond. True coward move. True coward move.
Sure.
Oh, big right.
Yeah, she's
her. Yeah.
I don't know anything else about that. Robert? Which one's Robert?
Oh, yeah, Chess. Nikki's very much present in the call. She claims she wasn't in. Yeah, she's very much in the call.
Robert, I want to say Robert Lee.
Oh, Rob Lee. Robert Lee. Robert Lee's name he goes by Science First. He was the one that went around to all over Twitter, and he made a blog about this. I call him a lying flying monkey. He tried to convince people that when Katie filed her TRO against me, that the judge, sua sponte, meaning from the bench, saw so much evidence that he put it under Violence Against Women's Act. He was the one leading that charge to spread Katie's bullshit. Because we know now that was a lie.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
It could have impossibly have been under Violence Against Women's Act. One, I never met.
He's earned every one of his haters.
We have no relationship to each other.
Uh-oh. Where'd my call go? Okay.
And two, the Violence Against Women Act expired, but he didn't care. Even
he earned every one of his haters. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Hey, Manya. This is cringe and hilarious at the same time. Yeah. All Steve has done since the NSS crowd abandoned him is prove the people who used to troll him correct. Yeah, that's about hitting the nail on the head. The great debater. The great debate community could jump in here. Yeah.
Even when everyone pointed it out to him. He literally said, "I still stand by everything I said." I'm like, okay, so you confirm you are a dishonest troll. But yeah, he's been doing this shit for quite some time. He's got a major hard on for me because I basically proved him wrong on so many fucking things in the past.
You did.
Has a vendetta against me. I have a lot of people that have vendettas against me.
Yeah.
They can beat their own shit, basically, metaphorically speaking.
That's why.
Well, Wolf and I have been having some fun with Robert and Whispering Willow.
Okay, why just go back?
I saw that.
Look, I don't play with the trolls, but I don't tell other people not to play with them. I mean, I suggest blocking all of them. I do. That is my.
Same, I had to do it too.
Opinion.
Block them all.
But if somebody wants to fuck with them and engage them, you're on your own. Just like I said, you take them because I don't deal
no
with
offense, I agree with Steve. You
Enjoy.
That's it. Go ahead.
What?
Don't bring the instruments.
I made a Facebook
Okay,
post
use
on
it till
Robert Lee
20.
too, Aaliyah, as a flying monkey. And,
Okay, you're going to wait a minute.
About it. And Charlotte ran to him. Oh,
Where's Daddy?
Hey, look what Steve's saying about you. And I'm like, yeah, but it's all true. It's all fucking true. Come on, Robert, science first. Show us that the judge who never saw.
You can use it till 20. Are you done with it?
HRO hearing
Okay.
knows that the judge never sees any of this until the hearing. It gets one copy goes to the court, which they'll have available during the hearing.
Shut that door, please.
If a hearing's been asked for, and the other copy
Thank
goes
you.
to the respondent. But if there's no hearing, the judge never fucking sees anything. They don't see this post pre-injunction. They only see it for the post-injunction. So if I file a hearing, sure, they might see it, but
Wait, back that up. You just said the judge don't see it. And now you do this all the time, just like you did earlier when you stated as fact that it was Charlotte, but then you turned around and said you had no proof it was Charlotte, but you stated as fact. Now you're saying the judge don't see it. Now you're saying the judge does. Which is it, Steve? You can't have it both ways. And you can bet the judge looked at that stuff. And you also knew before you got in front of that judge, you didn't have a cold chance in hell, baby. You knew that. That's why you dismissed it. Because you got nothing.
filed for a fucking hearing.
Wow.
And even then, the judge wouldn't see it until the actual hearing.
Oh, bullshit.
You know, so.
I think it's odd that Robert and Whispering Willow said that they kind of intimated that that she's already taken out a TRO against you, and that it's just waiting to be served. And I said, well, I'd like to see proof of that.
Well, that probably is true. I think that probably is true.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't served. I mean, I haven't been served with it.
Okay. Well, interesting.
Yeah, interesting. It was actually true, and she got ow to catch his. Quit biting me.
At all. I mean, it's just it's that we have to. But here's
because she actually does have an RO against him for a year and is seeking to extend it, along with him violating the RO. But okay, Steve.
It goes to the respondent. But if there's no hearing, the judge never fucking judge wouldn't see it. Char for her Twitter. I could show you.
Yeah, like just the avatar she's using. Is that really her?
I don't have Twitter, so I don't know.
I heard it was Photoshop as shit. So
right.
Like you guys don't photo.
She's got bangs, and she.
I'll show you.
Yeah, show her, please. I just want to know if that's even her, because if not,
I think it's her. It's her, but it's been photoshopped to shit.
Oh, it's got.
I think it's a glamour. I think it's a glamour picture because if you look, the facial structure is the same, but she looks haggard as hell.
How old is she? Like, what age range?
That's her. So that was a professional photo she had done. Probably
much about her.
Charlotte's actually very pretty. Jealous much? Y'all got to share her photos. You never used a filter?
Yeah, show her, please. I just want to know if that's even her, because if not,
I think it's her. It's her, but it's
You never photoshopped?
No, it's not.
I think it's a glamour. I think it's a glamour picture because if you look, the facial structure is the same, but she looks haggard as hell.
How old is she? Like, what age range?
That's her.
Wow.
So that was a professional photo she had done. Probably.
Cookie, quit calling me.
I don't know.
Stop.
Well, it was on her 50th. That's her 50th birthday photo. She was born in 1967.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. We're almost done. Maybe it'll play on here.
Hey, look, I don't care about that. That to me is irrelevant. That's his vanity. And people do headshots. I don't care. Look, I'm in my robe today. I haven't even freaking freshened up. This is how little I give a shit about my appearance because I'm not a narcissist. But I even told Goose. Goose might even drop in. I told her, hey, don't expect much.
He's not a narcissist, people. Just everything else. Oh yeah, he called Charlotte's PD. He claims, but they talked to him about Charlotte. They know who she is, and they told him about stuff about her. Yeah. That's what I'm waiting on. I ask, and I'm waiting on a response for that. I am truly waiting on a response for that. Wait a minute. I didn't get one yet, though.
Because I fucking pressed to impress today. So, what else questions we got? Nothing else?
This SWAT call was September 3rd, 2023.
Tammy, I've got a question, and if I'm being too nosy, just tell me to mind my own damn business. But do you have a relationship with your dad?
No. So, I'll kind of just give you a little
Now,
back
this is the stepdaughter. Like I told you, she had her own agenda.
story about what happened with me. So I'm the oldest of all the kids, of all my dad's kids. And in second grade, I was sent to live with him in Charlotte. In sixth grade, she adopted Stacy and I. And so I was, not to toot my own horn, but I was a perfect kid. Like, I never got in trouble. I didn't ever want to do anything to get in trouble. I was
perfect kid. I'm just doing here slamming everybody in my family with total strangers that I don't fucking know. But yeah, go ahead with your bad self.
Athlete. I was a college athlete.
You're the smart one too, huh?
Yeah, I was a scholar.
Yep.
And so just all around good kid.
Yeah, we're supposed to believe this. She's such a good kid, all around good kid, good student, good athlete, went to college, but yet has no problem with getting with internet strangers to totally trash her adopted mother. She said she adopted her. Go figure.
I had a boyfriend my last couple years in high school, which my parents loved. And after my freshman year in college, I told him that I was a lesbian. And he told my parents.
That wasn't because of him, right? I mean, that's too personal, but it wasn't because of him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a sweet guy. We're still really good friends. And I always say, I knew I was a lesbian because he's like the perfect gentleman. But he told my parents. It was kind of an accident. That's a whole other story. My dad.
She's a confirmed bigot, then, I assume.
Yeah. My dad tried to hold a relationship with me for several years. A couple years ago at my nephew's birthday party, he was pleasant, but he doesn't speak to me because of her. So
yeah, you said that she basically destroyed your relationship with your dad. And also, who was it that had the child with cancer that she said deserved it?
It's been longer than a couple years, but okay.
That was her sister's son. So her sister Heather has one named Adam. Super sweet kid. Had stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. Told him he deserved it.
That's just that's unreal. Again,
and also, I have a statement from Charlotte about the Charlotte's comment. In fact, wait, where did I do with it? They were pointing out this was back in 2018 that they dug. Wait a minute, let me find it here. I have it. I just sent it to my. God, the pictures they put out are disgusting. But yeah. I'm looking forward to. I've been sent so much, and I thought I'd just screenshot and send it to myself, but let me look. It says, no, it didn't record the bottom part, but I need that for the date. Okay, now I know where it's at. Charlotte said this is not true. It's a lie. Here she is commenting on that Facebook post from 2018, accusing me of something I never did. She's such a liar. And this is what they're referring to. And I'm going to show you the post. But let's finish this little. We're almost done with this video. And I will show you the post.
It's mind-blowing to see the similarities between Charlotte and Katie Joy. Mind-blowing.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm going to let you.
Because I don't think Cammie, you probably never even heard of Katie Joy before any of this, correct?
No.
Yeah, and yet Katie Joy was just on Fox 13 News. And yet I wrote to them, and other people wrote to them, and we tagged them on Twitter, and we got them to change the article they wrote about her from, because they had an independent journalist on it. They removed that. Love that, because Katie is fuming. But yeah, we dealt with this woman, Katie. She's madder than fuck all, because I guarantee she was probably going to use that in her lawsuit with 7M.
That's what I'm thinking, because then that would give her credibility, right? Well,
right, yeah. Look, Fox News. Yeah, well, it's so funny saying Fox News called me this if you're credible. Okay, but let's assume Fox News has a little bit of credibility. I don't know if I want to just argue that in court after what was that TV? What was that show they had where they actually said it's entertainment? Who was that when they got sued?
I can't remember.
It was oh, come on, the news guy. I know what he looks like, but yeah, they got sued and they basically said, oh, it's entertainment, don't take him seriously. He's not a serious news reporter. Autistic. You kind of caught the end of it, but that's okay. But yeah, so Cammy, we're used to dealing with somebody like Charlotte. It's like, seriously, Katie Joy's is bigger. She's got like 375,000 subs.
Look at that. You even know.
The fact that she did try to take
you even know how many subs she has. I bet you know exactly how many views she gets on every video, how many views and shares she gets on every post, every Instagram thing. You know it all, I'm sure.
In your name, and I think it's Stacey's as well. Anything else? Any suggestions I got to add to this? I'm autistic. I went over all this already, but I could kind of like later with you talk about it if you have questions. But I got a pretty good R case.
You got an R case.
So your dad's still with Charlotte, correct?
What?
I'm sorry.
Your dad is still with Charlotte, correct?
Yeah.
He's got to be one shell of a man.
So her dad and Charlotte are still together, according to her. And she still doesn't talk to her dad. But her fight is with her dad because her dad was supposedly upset that she's a lesbian. But yet she twisted it on to Charlotte, the stepmom, who was a mother to her, and got on here with total strangers to slam her. Go figure.
Because
he's probably scared to death. He doesn't want. He knows what she's.
But now you take that info that you just received as fact, because Steve has stated it. She stated it. They've showed you no proof of anything. Said they don't have proof, but they stated anyway. But okay.
I'm sorry, but she's the type of person that would have that poor man up on rape charges. Is
Oh
what
my God!
In order to, if he tried to leave her, or
Katie Joy did. Katie Joy, I swear to God, I'm absolutely convinced Katie Joy lied about that. Nobody ever fucking raped her.
Oh my God. I didn't know this was at the end of this. I didn't listen to the very last minute of this. No, I wish I wouldn't have played that. You weren't there. You have no idea. You're all pigs for even bringing that up and talking about it. Just secures for me exactly what you people are. Trash. You're not the victim. You have no right to comment. You don't know. You were not there. Wow. Boy, am I glad I walked away from him. He has become so toxic. Yeah. How would Rabbit, Renell, Nikki feel if Steve reached out to their estranged family or for cheap content? Yeah, they all used it. So Steve, and then just admitted that KJ is right when she said these people follow her around and contact anyone she works with or whatever. Yes, he did. He admitted it. Yep. Wait, hold the phone, please. Uh-oh. Joan is like ready to just, she's like, that wasn't because of him. Steve hates how successful Katie is. It's a laugh. She's on Fox News and Steve is on his roommate's couch. They must be so proud. They are. They pat themselves on the back for their great content. Oh, okay. These advocates and constantly outraged people just missed that bigoted thing that Steve just said. Yeah, they do that. The thing Steve just said was bigoted. Yeah, but he doesn't. They don't verify anything. It's all just other people's opinions. Not a narcissist. Assumes facts, not in evidence. Yeah? She would be grateful, so being adopted. Oh, yeah. You mean the mod call, Kathy? Or are we just supposed to believe this? Trimmed his beard, got cleaned up. Yeah. He said he don't care about his appearance in the first part of the recording. Yeah, he said he don't care. I'm not going to talk about how many times Steve called me to talk about his hair. No way. Oh, goose, honk, honk. Nonsense. Oh, my God, he really called you to talk about his hair? Steve hates strong women. I suspect he has been turned down by many strong women in his life. Probably a whole bunch. It's vanity, lots of laughs. Having a nice picture of yourself is vanity? Yeah, well, in Steve's book. He dismissed because filing a false report is a criminal offense. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm already going to stay in yellow because I didn't know that. I should have listened to the last couple seconds of this video. I didn't know that was in there, but I'm not going to lose this live just because of that. It can just not be monetized. I don't give a fuck. You don't make that much, but a couple pennies anyway. But over the month, it does add up a little bit.
Yeah,
and she took it personally. And
anything to help support the channel.
I hate saying that. I'm for victims advocacy because rape is the whole thing. Katie Joy has been so fucking.
You're for victims advocacy, sitting here accusing a alleged victim of lying, but you're for victim advocacy. Oh my God. That made me cough. Wow.
Dishonest, and her story didn't make much sense. So yeah, of course I'm not going to believe it.
She was. Why did I do that? You know she was being dishonest. How? What is going on? Why does it keep cutting off?
Yeah. And I don't care about that. It was a hump and dump.
Yeah,
and she took it personally. And he
tried to leave her, or
Katie Joy did. Katie Joy
charges is what I. In order to, if he tried one shell of a man, because if
he's probably scared to death. He doesn't.
So your dad's still with Charlotte, correct?
What?
I'm sorry.
Your dad is still with Charlotte, correct?
Yeah.
He's got to be one shell of a man. Because if
he's probably scared to death.
Wow.
He doesn't want. He knows what she's capable of.
But she's the type of person that would have that poor man up on rape charges. Is what I.
Oh my
in
God.
Order to, if he tried to leave her, or
Katie Joy did.
Wow.
Katie Joy. I swear to God, I'm absolutely convinced Katie Joy lied about. Nobody ever fucking raped her. It was a hump and dump.
Yeah,
and she took it personally, and I hate saying that. I'm for victims advocacy because rape is a real thing. But Katie Joy has been so fucking dishonest, and her story didn't make much sense. So yeah, of course I'm not going to believe it. Matter of fact, I believe it's false. It's not just a lack of belief. I believe she's bullshitting.
Oh my God.
In those years that my dad did talk to me, like she cheated on him.
He
apologized to her.
Wow! Holy shit!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's really manipulative. I could probably waste an hour telling you the things that I've heard that she's done just to.
The things you've heard that she's done, but you don't have any concrete proof of these things being done. Oh, why did clip 4 go the whole way down here? What the hell? Did I not play 4? I know I did. I thought I played them all. Let me see.
He's pretty rude. But there's obviously no saving that relationship at this point. So,
is that the one that got mad that you had come on?
Yeah.
So I don't understand why.
Well, and I wasn't even the one on. Like it was Stacy, and
I thought you popped in the live chat. Yeah,
I did, but I didn't get on the video. Right. And one of the things he did say to me, which was well enough in my life. So
yeah, and by the way, all of us here do, and I hope I can speak for all of us. None of us wanted you guys to have any ramifications for what Charlotte's
Okay,
done
yeah,
at
I did
all.
play
I mean,
this.
it's just
Okay.
it's that we have.
All right. I thought we played every part. I'm pretty sure we played every part. Yeah, there's 5 parts. Yeah. Okay, there's one more thing I want to show you. Messenger to me. This is another post on Twitter by none other than Stevie Boy, who's done nothing. I just showed you how he's done nothing, and now he had all this strong evidence, but didn't happen. Here's one of his posts that he did. This nutjob Charla has been harassing the hell out of me and my moderators now for months. She has stalked, harassed, doxed, threatened legal action, sent out insane C&Ds to me and others. This is a 5-year-old thread, and she is still mental and has not gotten the help she needs. And there's the link to his video on Charla. Do y'all want to watch any of it? She won't leave us alone. She posted our friend's obituary, for F's sakes. She is disgusting. Yeah. But I actually have that post. The actual post, that was a screenshot. We could actually go to the video. But I don't want to. I believe he did take it down, but I don't believe that he deleted it. I think he privated it or put it under members only, but I don't believe he deleted it. Not Steve. No, not Steve. No, I don't believe that. But I have so many posts from them. Message after message after message. Just the things they say about her is disgusting. And it doesn't stop. But they've done nothing. Remember that. They've done nothing. And they have all this evidence. Steve has all this evidence, yet he did everything he could to dismiss that and got nothing, by the way. And then they even post that she lost her case. She didn't have a case in California. Hers is in Kansas. It was Steve's case. But, you know, they do that. They're full of misinformation. I'm pretty sure we listened to all the voice clips. We listened to all 5, right? Yeah. Manu, is your email on your channel, or can you message me it so that I can just send you the drive with it on? You or Chess, whoever wants it, I can send it. I think I have Chess's email. Hey, what, WT Fork? And you have an avatar of a fork? Okay. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we watched them all. Okay. The company, please cover this. Yeah. They I don't know how people could have any doubt about these people. They went real life on this woman. They had her step/adopted daughter up on this panel. On a panel on YouTube, not just in the mod call. They dug her family up. But that's not going real life. They don't do that stuff. Nikki, I showed you the screenshot. Nikki shared Charlotte's number in that Discord because they did that Discord to get people to call and harass Charlotte. I shared you the screenshot. I just blocked out the number. I know it's not her number anymore, but that's not the point. Okay, I got it. All right, I got it. I got the email. All right. Um, yeah. He had so much evidence. I'm pretty sure we did see them all. Now, why is there 6 clips on here? Uh-oh, maybe we didn't. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm not missing one. It says 6 on my phone, but on my computer it says 5. Well, the log call was, or the 4th one somehow got out of line. Let me check and make sure. Isn't one because this is only 2 minutes. Yeah. Let's see. I'll play it for y'all.
That, and I've told my brother that I was talking to up until this all started.
Okay, now this is okay. This is the rest of what the stepdaughter / adopted daughter or whatever was saying when it cut off. I thought there was one missing. I knew there was a 2-minute one we didn't play. Glad I found it. Here you go.
And I've told my brother that I was talking to up until this all started.
I couldn't do it. I have to say, look, if that's her, my dad wanted to do not have a relationship with me because of somebody else, then I would have to accept that because I have to fight back.
Okay, look, I've had it through this whole call. You need to school Beta's stupid ass on how to do these calls. Mute your damn self. Quit talking over him. Quit talking to somebody else while he's trying to do an interview here. You know, you're kind of ruining the vibe.
I have no choice. It's a matter of principle with me at this point, and the fact that they included my mods. That's something you don't fucking do with me.
Well, and Steve, I think it's more than
just,
it's not you.
She included your mods, not you, and not your mods. She did all this. Again, you people have been harassing this woman nonstop for months. And clearly there's evidence of it because she's had no problem getting restraining orders. She's hired her own attorney, which we've seen the receipts for. And you lied and said that's not true. But yet there's receipts that an attorney was hired and paid for and represented her in a hearing. But yeah, okay. But she's not retained an attorney. Okay, Steve-O. Okay, Steve-O boy. We got you. You know, sitting out here doing this, I got 2 inches of damn pollen all over my computer. I hope it's not going to hurt it. I am not coming outside to do lives no more until this is passed because, oh my God, you should see how thick the pollen is. No wonder I can't breathe. And oh my gosh, I got to go get my brush and clean this stuff. Anyway, let's get back to this recording. Sorry.
You fighting for yourself, like you said, it's your mods, but it's people like me too.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know this woman from jack shit July 2nd, and by July 5th, she'd blown my entire world up.
Yeah,
she did.
I had a great discussion with you. I mean, we did I ever ask you for your ID when you first contacted me? No. Like, I don't give a shit. No offense. I mean, this. You know,
so this call is September 3rd. Okay, this all started back in July, according to these people. So, and we are now in January of 2024, and it is still going on. Who's got the problem? Who's the one still doing this stuff? Not Charlotte.
Shit, who the fuck you are?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but we had a great conversation, and it just things, you know, got put into place about what was going on and the historicity of this woman in regards to you and the Facebook group and all that. So, anyways, that's about all I personally have. Cammie, I'm going to ask you if I can use you as a witness if I need to. I don't know how that really works. It's not really explicit how to do a witness in an RO hearing, and I don't think she's going to show, but just in case, because she didn't show for the last time somebody gave her an RO. I just want something on writing saying that I did what I have to do. She has a restraining order against her, and she cannot find my new address. That's my big concern.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, all right. Anybody else got any questions before we wrap it up? Because I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I am going to stream probably later on tonight about the whole fucking Fox News removing her name. I'm sorry, that's glorious. That's glorious, man. And then we can just have an open panel there. All right, sound good?
All right, Steve, I'll get my information sent to you shortly.
Thank you. Yeah, because like I said, I'll be filing. What is it? I have 3 days off next week, which is glorious, and time and a half. I have Sunday, which is the day. I've got Tuesday, and I got Friday. So probably Friday. I hate waiting that long, but I want to make sure everything's done properly. All right.
That's good.
All right. See you guys later. Like I said, if I stream, won't be like 6, 7, 8 o'clock tonight Pacific time. All right. Thank you, Autistic.
Later, everybody.
Bye. All right.
Bye. All right. Night, y'all.
Okay, so he's clearly butthurt about Katie's being mentioned on Fox News, and he's going to fire up a whole live about it. He did file. He did have a hearing, and it was dismissed seconds before, agreed upon seconds before it went in front of the judge because, you know, his sound evidence, his strong case was crap. He had none of the above. None. She had all the evidence. He had none. He had accusations that he stated as fact, but then turned around and said he couldn't prove any of it. He knew that he couldn't get it. He did it because she filed one and got one against him. Retaliatory. That's why Veda did it. You know, Veda's trying to make a name for herself out here. She's going around about it the wrong way. Maybe a little late for that. But, yeah. Yeah. What do y'all think? And like I said, there's parts of the mod call that I will not play. There's things that were said, some personal things that were said. Believe me, you did not hear the worst. But I'm not sharing them, and she's not sharing them. Court is, what do you mean it's not explicit? Court is very explicit. Yeah, well, not in Steve's reality bubble, non-reality bubble. It's Steve's world. Remember that? Oh, guys, I don't know if you remember. Well, you probably do. You've seen my thumbnails where ever since I started my channel, I've done let's go cruising the YouTube streets. Well, it's going to be the news cruise. And I've got some good video clips put together for you guys to show you. For my first episode of the YouTube Streets News Cruise. But I've always used the YouTube cruise in the YouTube streets since I started my channel. So she had a lawyer representing at least one, and she didn't have to actually be there. Yeah, she has a lawyer and retainer for this case. There's another hearing coming up. The lawyer's been retained. I've showed the receipts. I've showed I have it. I'll dig it up if you guys want to see it. I have it. Where she paid the attorney. And she had the attorney before Katie. So chances are Katie didn't, then retain the attorney for her and Charlotte, as they've stated many times falsely. Katie did not retain the attorney for Charlotte, nor did Charlotte retain the attorney for Katie. The news cruise where we need booze to get through. Oh, I'm going to have gummies. If I don't have gummies, then I'm going to have to break down and, because my pen's empty, do it the old-fashioned way with a one-hitter. This stuff is so old, though. I don't know. Does it lose its THC? I mean, it's probably 6 months, 8 months old, because I had my pen or I had my oil to do gummies, but I've been out of that, and my pen finally died. So I had to do it the old-fashioned way. If he had real proof against Charlotte, he would never have dismissed. No, never. That man would have been at the highest perch, just cowing away like this hawk does when he's out here hunting for food and showing off for the female. He'd have been like a rooster, man. He'd have been roosting out, man. He'd have been cock-a-doodle-doo. Everybody and their mother and then some, every country would know about it. He'd never shut up. Remember, up until the hearing, he wouldn't shut up about, he kept saying how he had all this strong evidence and he's got a strong case. And it's only 51% that he's got to get the courts to see, and blah blah blah. But he had actual nothing. But she, on the other hand, has had plenty of evidence. But I'm not saying Charlotte hasn't done nothing in none of this. Everybody plays their part. Come on, it's, it is what it is. Everybody plays their part. But there comes a time when it stops, and when you're requested to stop, and you know you've gone too far when you're digging up family members and having them on your panels, and when you're doing that kind of crap. Oh my God, look at this pollen just for the last 2 hours. Everything is covered. No wonder I can't taste anything and can't smell. Oh my God, it's the only thing I don't like about Florida, that and the palmetto bugs. This pollen is nuts. I actually cleaned all the tables off and the chair arms and everything, because my little one, his allergies are so bad. About a half hour before I started my live. I started my live at 1? Everything is covered. There's another layer. It's another layer. Ugh. My cup. Oh no, I can't drink that tea now. Look at that. Oh my Lord. This pollen is not, I'm not kidding you. I have a good filter system on my pole and a good vacuum. And there is actually a ring around my pole, a yellow ring of pollen. It's nuts. This happens like twice a year down here. I hate it. It gets really bad. Or my little boy, I don't even let him outside, because even the allergy medicine doesn't. It's just so bad, it doesn't even help him. His allergies are so bad. So we find indoor things to do. I'm be hosing off that trampoline a freaking lot. I can see that. I cannot believe how much is on this stuff. Oh, it better not hurt my electronics. I cannot afford another new computer right now. Hell, I can't even get a damn mic with a light. YouTube needs to give us a pay raise. They really do. And I got to change this thumbnail. Or it's just the right thumbnail, but I got to add my description and stuff. Because thankful my big old fat kitty cat pulled everything down and just booted me out of my own live. Oh. He's physically incapable of keeping his yap trap shut. Yep, amen to that. Amen to that. He sure is. Oh, my Lord. And he's still going on about Charla. Katie's never, I don't think that man, I think right now, without seeking help, I don't think these people could unplug from Katie. It's become a part of their everyday normal, well, whatever you consider normal life. I don't think that they could do that without seeking help. And they really need to. Because poor Katie, I mean, I'm not a Katie fan, but Jesus God, the stuff they blame her for. Wow. How does she do it all? Where does she get the time? Because damn, show me some time management, because I suck at it here. Yeah, I couldn't even begin to do all that shit. And all these old accounts they accuse everybody of having. How the hell do you keep up with them? I can't keep up with my own account, let alone anybody else's. Or having an alt. And honestly, I don't have an alt. Because I can't keep up with mine. Getting his wounds licked by the other company members. Only dishonest people with no evidence reach out to family. Period. There's no both sides argument here. Yeah, that digging up her family, that is so far no. I'm sorry. No. There's no, over some Twitter and Facebook comments, over a Facebook group, over somebody you've never even met, never will meet, that at the end of the day, you don't matter. You're not relevant in her regular everyday life. Hell, y'all done build her career for her. You build her channel for her. You're responsible for them fat checks she gets once a month off YouTube. And trust me, the views she's getting some fat checks. Good job, guys. Good job. You really did the hate thing well. Oh my God, we had to force him to stop talking about Katie Joy back in the day. You were able to do that? How did you succeed with that? what Steve and his pals did was evil. It sure was. But, I look at it at both ends. What is wrong with the adopted / stepdaughter that she would even talk to these strangers on the internet and then go up and talk the way she did and say the things she did? There was a comment back in 2018 that they twisted and blew out of proportion to what it wasn't. They lied about it, about her saying that stuff about a child. It's disgusting. It went way too far. Slurp, slurp. None of these people want him to stop because it's their whole thing. It's their shtick. Without Katie, they don't have it. We were juggling him between like 4 people being like, stop, stop, stop. This is stupid. Stop. Yeah, well, when he lost you guys, he lost his good crew. I'm sorry, but you guys made the show. He can't carry it off without you guys. Sorry, that's just my opinion. That's so deep-seated misery right there. Yeah, and her issue at the end of the day was with her father, not with her stepmother / adopted mother, who was a mother to her, who raised her. Now, mind you, she was the perfect kid. She was the perfect kid. Sure, there is no such thing. Anyway, even though his parents would love, I say my almost 6-year-old and my 8.5-year-old, I say they're perfect every day. But in reality, they're not. No one is. They're gonna have mess ups. That's part of life. That's part of growing. That's part of learning. It's part of evolving. But these people have never evolved. They are stuck. And they need to seek help to get out of that rut. But they won't. Because without that rut, what do they have? Have you ever seen them do content that didn't at least mention Katie? Yeah. And the thing is, they're going after people that why? Why? What was the purpose in all that? Because anybody with any morals or any being human would want anything to do with the likes of you guys doing this kind of crap. They wouldn't support that. Because guess what? You can be their next victim. That's why I'm so proud of Charla that she has stuck to her guns with this legal stuff. I know it's been a nightmare for her and outrageously expensive. I wish she'd have let us do something to help, but she wouldn't. Unfortunately, we couldn't stop it because nothing's going to stop them. Court orders don't even stop them. But I want the best for her. I hope she is done with all these people completely. I hope she gets justice against these people in the next hearing, and that she does win on the extension with Steve, and that he is found in violation of the order because he's violated the order. He's violated the RO against him. But you never know what a judge is going to do. So I think Charlotte has a good lawyer, and he knows the case. So, according to Steve, she doesn't have a lawyer, but she does. But yeah, you keep believing Steve, you might get somewhere. Has anyone ever seen him make content without weirdly sexualizing someone or something? No. I don't watch him, but what I have seen from other people, and I did go to his channel once. I did. I wanted to, because in order to comment on him, I have to watch him. So I did go to his channel once, and I watched little bits of a couple videos, enough for me. Well, one to guess. I'll work on scheduling some old NAS mods time. Okay. That sounds good. I want to be there for that. A man caused her to be gay? What the F? No one said a word. Like, that's embarrassing to be in a call with that. Yeah, he had the nerve to ask her, oh, was it because of him? Because of her current boyfriend? Was it because of him? What? A man can't cause you to be gay. What? I mean, that's his narrow mind. He is very narrow minded. And he knew that she couldn't be a witness in court because it's hearsay. Nothing factual to back up anything. She's not been in contact with this person. And Steve knew that. But just putting it out there because he also knew this call was going to get out. Come on. How does he think this call got out? How does he think it got out? The only people that had the call, that had it, were the people actually in the call. So that means people in the call shared this because this was on Twitter, in Discords. Who shared it? Had to be one of you. Go figure. But you didn't do nothing. Okay, buddy. Rum and Coke with a twist. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Rum's my favorite drink. Bacardi's 151. I love me some Bacardi. Yes, sir. I like rum. Please post in your community tab. I'll take a dark and stormy. Oh, I like me a nice rum and Coke now. And I'm not a soda drinker, but I can suffer through it for rum and Coke as long as there's a lot of rum in it. I've never been a heavy drinker, but for some reason, I have a very high tolerance level for my size, and it would always take me more. People would look at me like, but yeah, I don't know why. Maybe that's, I can down a whole bottle of Champs real quick. And go on to the second bottle and still walk a straight line. And good Champs. Not the cheap $5 shit EKC used. But anyway. Champs is because you don't get a hangover. But when I would drink rum, oh God, I would get a hangover like no tomorrow. That's why I'd hook up the IV, flush the old veins out, throw on some oxygen, you sober up real quick. Get rid of the hangover. Always nice to have nurses on staff. Oh, I like mixed drink. I love pina coladas, daiquiris. I like the sissy drinks, but I like mine really strong. Yeah. Don't just put your half a shot or shot. Get off that shot glass. Put some more in there. And I make some damn good moonshine cherries. You get the cherries. You soak them in some moonshine with a couple shots of grain and just let them marinate. They will kick your behind. Champs makes me sneeze. I like it because I don't get a hangover. But like I said, we partied on the weekends. During the week, I worked a lot. My husband worked a lot. Our kid, had, after school activities. He played in all sports. That's why he got a football scholarship. He played hockey for years, and football, and track, and wrestling, and softball. I'm trying to think. Him and his buddies on the football team wanted to letter in every sport. So they played every sport to get a letter. But you don't just letter just because you play the sport. You have to actually participate in the sport and actually do something. So they managed all to get letters. It was the only time that half the senior class lettered in every sport. But it was the only time that so many seniors had football scholarships and hockey scholarships. And two of the players didn't get sports scholarships because they didn't even try. But they did get scholarships. One was to the big acting school in New York. And he's done some Broadway plays. Was always really talented. He played hockey. But what they did to Charla, I don't know. And does anybody think that she's going to be their last victim? She wasn't their first. She damn sure won't be their last. Unless they're stopped. And unfortunately, Charla's the one who has that dumped on her now. I just hope that that they leave her alone. Once this other court hearing happens, that it's the end of it. And of course, I will be covering that. And if I can get a link, I will be in the hearing like I was Steve's. I waited 45 minutes for 30 seconds, but okay. It was, yeah, interesting. Anyway. So what are you guys' plans for the rest of the day? I might, if nobody's live later tonight, I might come up just to shoot the shit and I got some Turtle Boy stuff I want to show y'all. Turtle Boy. And I haven't checked on Betty for days. I have no idea what she's up to. I was so tired of her misinformation, I just didn't want to listen to it anymore. But, she's due for a rant. It's been too long. I know what I want to talk. That Cow Sisters. Dear Lord. Do y'all know what's going on there now? Oh, I'm going to play that. Oh, yes, I am. Not right now, but because it would take too long. But, oh, yeah, that's coming up. That's going to be on the news cruise. Yeah, definitely. Oh, and then we got Dolly and Justice for All, BHB. And what is that lady, that Amy Jesus Justice or whatever her name is? Yeah, she's going to be front and center too. Thanks for the tip on that one, Nonsense. She's a whole boatload of crazy. But yeah. I should call it the booze cruise, huh? Instead of the news cruise. But yeah, YouTube might not like that. They might not like that thumbnail. They might have something to say about that. Oh, thank you for the Cash App, the $5 Cash App. I won't say your name, but thank you. I appreciate that. What I don't use on my kiddos, I'm scraping together to save for a mic with a dang light on it so that I know when I'm muted, because this doesn't have a light on it. And when I mute, I forget. And then I go talking and y'all are muted and y'all got to tell me I'm muted. But yeah, these headsets this is a gamer's headset. I just want to get a small headset and a mic. Because this thing causes me too much pain with it going over my ear over those incisions. That side of my head, it causes me too much discomfort. So I have to get one anyway. I will, though. It'll happen one day. One day. Guess I'm making dinner today. Shit. They're having meatloaf because that's what I mixed up. That's what I'm making. They don't like it. Too bad. They're having meatloaf and mashed potatoes and gravy. That's it. Easy peasy. I already got it done. My little one is not going to eat. I'm going to have to make him something else. He doesn't eat mashed potatoes. He doesn't eat any kind of potatoes but french fries. Though he does like my meatloaf. Maybe I won't have to make him anything. Just some french fries. He's going to be 6. My baby's going to be 6. In a month, he's going to be 6. I can't believe he is going to be 6. But wait, we are starring on Nikki's Twitter, but she confused. Is it me or me? What? She's on Twitter now? I mean, look at this ish. Jesus. See, I don't bother with these people on Twitter. That black wolf tried to come at me, and I said, look, you want to make fun of my sick lungs, you go right on ahead if that's what makes you feel good. But other than that, I don't bother with these people. Grant Ellis was talking about Turtle Boy. Regardless of how one feels about the Turtle Boy or Karen Reed cases, please do not attack, shame, or shame people based on their physical characteristics. Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's what the turtles do. Grant, unfortunately, that's what they do. Oh, poor little Aiden lost his tablet in jail for breaking the jail rules. I'm sure he'll blame everyone else for this. He's incapable of taking responsibility and has the poorest decision making skills. What excuse will his mob make for him? Is the jail now part of the cover up too? Probably. That's exactly what they'll say. So old Turtle Boy lost his tablet privilege in jail, huh? Oh my God, you can't make this shit up with this dude. But let me see. I don't follow Nikki. So, but I think I could just type her page in, right? Just type her name in. I don't even know what she goes by on with Nikki. Well, it'll probably help if I put in the search bar, right? I don't follow none of these people, so I only see them when somebody posts something. Okay, which Nikki is she? Isn't it Nikki 6? Something like that. Let me see. Maybe that's not her. No. There ain't no KJ hate on here. Yeah, that's definitely not her. This is all about Motley Crue. Yeah, that's definitely not her. Okay, I don't know which one she is, but I can find her through somebody else's page. Wait a minute. I can find her through someone else. Okay, the GoFundMe, I want to see if it's still up. That's what I want to see. I want to see if the GoFundMe is still up. Oh, I don't want to follow GoFundMe. I want to see if the GoFundMe is still up. There it is. Wait a minute. Why won't it let me? Okay, it should let me bring it right up, but it's not letting me. I don't know why it's not letting me. I'm looking to see what was posted. Because if anybody knows, these people do. I don't see anything 7 minutes ago. What is a quarter after? Oh my God, they're posting about the time because they didn't know what a quarter after 4 meant. Everyone thought it meant 5:20 or 5 or quarter till 6. I can't believe they didn't know what time is. You still don't get it? Wow. Yeah, that should show them the IQs of his group. I mean, come on, they couldn't know. They didn't know what it. How to tell time? Okay, I don't know where Nikki is, so I don't know how to find her. She probably has me blocked. Anybody know what her name is on Twitter? Huh? Any Nikki 38? Okay. Let me try to find her that way. She might have me blocked. I don't know. I've never tweeted with her. I'm not big on Twitter, but the people I don't talk to these guys. That's why Mr. Blackhawk or whatever, Black Wolf or whatever he wants to be called this week, had no business saying anything about me because how would you know unless you watch my video? So apparently you were watching my video. But okay. I can't keep up on Twitter or X. I gave up. You gave up? Oh, why won't it load? What the hell's going on? She won't even load. Okay, you're telling me she don't exist? No. Does she exist? Oh, wait. No. Wow, there's a lot of Nikki 38s that have 38 in their name as well. Holy cow. Wait, here's one. Just says 0 followers. Did she start a new account? or somebody just do an account for her. Oh no, that's something about Tamara's hair. That's the wrong one. Nikki 38. Here we go. Okay, well, where is she? It says 0 following. Yeah, this definitely isn't her. Somebody just created an account to go after her, maybe. It was created January 3rd, 2009. And there's no post on it. What'd she do? Take her countdown? That can't be her. She might have taken. I don't know. Like I said, I don't talk to these people. But it won't. It's loading everything else. But when I put in that name, it won't load. It's still open. Huh? That's weird. There's a lot of Nikki 38s though. And none of the icons look familiar. But I'll try again. Why won't it load though when I put her name in? No results for Nikki 38. That's weird. Okay, I gotcha. What the hell is that? Oh, okay, got it. View post. Oh, I guess I have her blocked. Okay, I didn't even know I had her blocked. See, I couldn't even tell you it was on my block list. I better look. I need to look at that. I do on YouTube because I went over it a couple of weeks ago when that incident happened with the power, and I didn't know who got unmodded and who. Yeah, so I went. I don't have that many. All but 3 are trolls, or the bots or the trolls that come in, the 100 different rappers and shit. But yeah, I'm on at by my oh, that was from 6/10/23, 9 hours ago. This is not okay. What the fuck has our world turned into? Okay, she's talking about skinny girls. Okay, I don't see anything else. Let me see what she's replied here. She's entertainment. Okay. Oh, she's thanking Megan for something. Aaron. I don't see anything about us, though. Wow. She's nuts. Yeah, I don't see anything. But she has lied and made a video, and Nikki has lied and said she wasn't in this call. You've heard the call. Nikki was a part of the whole call. Nikki very much was a part of it all. She tried a lame attempt to play both sides, which I believe was to try to get, she thought she was going to get some kind of info or something for them, for her little buddy Stevie Boy. Veda they used as the scapegoat, and they will continue to use because she's so easy. Do I think that Nikki even wrote off Veda? No. I don't think none of them have wrote off any of them. Because come on, at the end of the day, they know Veda is easy to get to do stuff. She's easy to get. Look at replies, okay? Look at replies. There's a flower in front of her name. Okay. Yeah, I know. Look at replies. I am at replies. Please help our friends deal with these crazies that came out of nowhere when Katie has another lawsuit. Can't tell me otherwise. This is all a setup because too similar to the last time. And this is about the GoFundMe. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. They need legal fees. Oh, you're not even going to freaking believe this. Their goal was $5,000. They now have $1,670. $1,670 for a law for legal fees they don't need. Oh my God. That money could actually go to help people. What is wrong with the world to give and they're not even being sued. Are they going to refund this? Because there's nothing filed. This needs reported. I'm sorry, but it does. That's wrong. That's wrong. Wow, I can't believe they got that much money. Wow. Let me correct something. I didn't hide my channel. Southern Mitten wrote this. I didn't hide my channel because I am wrong about what I said. People threatening to take my channel down, spewing hate and lies at me, and slamming me for BS is not worth the toll it has taken on my real life. I have the right to delete or hide my channel. My arguing my point that I stand firm on is only going to make them come at me harder. I don't argue. It doesn't make me happy. In fact, it causes unnecessary negativity in my life. I choose to walk away from it because that is my right. It is not fun anymore. I used to enjoy YouTube. I enjoyed the people and I like the interactions. If I come back, I will never speak on Michelle again or these people bashing me. I did nothing wrong and I stand by that for now. I need a mental break, but somehow that makes me a coward. Call it being an adult and putting my family and myself first. But whatever. Those that support me, thank you so much. It's only a break. She got involved with the Michelle stuff. Yeah, that wasn't a wise move. A couple people are saying, yeah, you need the break. Okay. Yeah, she got into the Michelle drama deep. You shutting your channel down? Nikki, you don't have no idea how to cite your source. Okay. Now she's going to actually post something about a R victim after getting on here and slamming and attacking an alleged R victim, saying she's lying. Now she's going to repost something about a R victim getting an $83 million judgment. For R, she can't even prove. This is just a disgrace to justice. She reposted this. This is about the Trump thing, which I'm not getting into politics. But, interesting. So, it's not just Katie, huh? It's any victim, alleged victim. And she's got all kind of posts about it that she reposted. Huh, interesting. Hey, Sheila. So like I said, I wanted you guys to finally, I told you a while back when I played that that little clip I had at the mod call, that when I could, I would share the entire call. And I did, with the exception of some things that just were not appropriate to share. Who was attempting to silence them? Who's even responding to her? She wasn't even mentioned today in this live. Yeah. Who are you talking about? What did I miss? Aaron is saying we are trying to silence them. They did hours of content without any proof. Oh, wow. Well, she wasn't even talked about. She wasn't in the mod call. You don't have to ever have engaged with her. They have a list of people they want blocked. Well, keep going. Keep going. Hey, Brittany. Oh, you're so lucky, Sheila. My little boy hates mashed potatoes. And I use royal potatoes. I don't use instant potatoes. Even though I lost my... Cannot find that. Freaking, I loved that potato peeler. It was perfect size. It wasn't one of the little pieces of shit. It was a nice one. I think when my husband peeled potatoes when I was sick at Christmas time, I think he accidentally dumped the potato peels out, which it peels them so thin. I mean, it's fantastic. It was. I think he accidentally threw it away because I can't find it anywhere. And I have to go get another one because I cannot peel potatoes with a knife. It drives me up a wall. Chicken spaghetti? No. Oh, you mean chicken in your spaghetti sauce? Yeah, I've done that. If that's what you mean. All he wants is he won't eat scalloped potatoes. He won't eat baked potatoes. He won't eat a gratin potatoes. He won't eat butter parsley potatoes. He won't eat, even if I cook him and make a roast with the potatoes and carrots and stuff, he'll eat the carrots but not the potatoes. Just french fries. And you can't tell him they're potatoes because he gets so upset about it. I mean, then he won't finish them. He gets really upset about it. That's just how he's always been. He's not a potato kid. Not at all. My girl, she'll eat a whole pot of mashed potatoes if you allow her. Yeah, well, they're not being silenced, that's for sure. Rabbit is on record saying her husband is an attorney. Get out. Oh my God. You mean the bedtime rabbit? Charlotte stated that she didn't approach Southern Mitten, which got flipped to her trying to be silenced. Of course. Love the deception here. Hey, they are taking anyone to court. Yeah. I don't understand. $1,670. Oh my God. I fawn over a $5 Cash App or PayPal because that's huge to me. I couldn't even imagine getting that kind of money for a lie because you're not being sued by anybody. Not by Katie, not by Charlotte. You're not being sued by anybody. So that's fraud. So how is that GoFundMe even still up? There's a TRO application, but you don't have to go to. She doesn't need $5,000 to go to court, and $5,000 isn't going to get her there. Isn't she in another country? That's ridiculous. It has nothing to do with bedtime rabbit. Wow, I'm sorry, that's fraud. It took your kids a while to eat potatoes? Oh, the kids are in there getting yelled at. They did something. They did something. Hey, Feisty. That GoFundMe is fraudulent and that the reason for it isn't true. Exactly. I can't believe it hasn't been taken down. It hasn't been reported and taken down. Plus, Rabbit shouldn't even be on the GoFundMe. Exactly. She's not even a part of it. She's trying so hard to be relevant and to be a part of all this. She doesn't care at this point. She's lost all sight of sanity. She said she didn't ask Southern Mutton to do a video on her story. That's because Charlotte never wanted anyone to talk about her story. She did approach her about someone else's story, and Mutton declined. Okay, what's wrong with that, though? I don't even understand what the big issue is there. Yeah, I'm confused too, Joan, why it's not being reported. That it's as fraudulent as you can get because they're not being sued. And they're always lumping in everybody together that actually have nothing to do with anybody. because they don't have the facts. They don't have any facts to back anything up that they say. They never show any evidence of anything. We're just supposed to take their word for it. And then you go dig up somebody's family? Okay. And see, when people like this do this, they look for specifics when they're digging up your family. They want to look for someone you don't have a lot of contact with by your social media. Because then they know there's most likely an issue. And you're going to take the heat for what? It has been. Oh, I'm sure several people have. Hey, Mandy, my brother was lying in a hospital bed after an attack and four wounds. That they start a GoFundMe for legal fees for a lawsuit that doesn't exist. Make that make sense. I hear you. And what's worse about it? I'm so sorry to hear that, Mandy. I hope your brother's going to be okay. Sending prayers, good vibes, well wishes, everything. Oh, it is a legit fraud. It is a scam. And what makes it worse is there's people giving them money. Because last night when I looked at it, or yesterday, it was $200. Today it's $16.70. So that means they're shouting the hell out of this thing. Since there's no court case, are they going to refund that money to everybody? You better keep a list of your donors. Rabbit at bedtime. Is this how Renelle does it? Knows how she said she wouldn't use her money or her time, take it away from her family. In other words, she didn't have the money. But who does? I don't have an extra couple grand around to fight you some idiots over some stupid shit that should never even go to court. Leave the woman alone. It's that simple. But you don't. But anyway, my only concern with Charlie's email to Nikki would be that she mentioned her children. I wouldn't recommend anyone do that. It just gives the other person ammunition. Agreed? Agreed. The amount that's been raised already, yikes. Yeah. That's crazy. That's how much hate people have. People just jump on these hate trains and they can't get off. It's a one-way ticket to hell. And they're stuck there. They can't get out. They need to take that money and seek help. Because that money... But see, Renelle wouldn't do the GoFundMe. So what you do, have Nikki do it? So she could say, oh, I didn't do it. Nikki did. Or, sorry, not Nikki. Bedtime Rabbit did it. I didn't do it. So that's what Renelle could get on here and claim. Yeah. I'm glad is he okay? Wait a minute. Just wanted to stop in. Oh, no. Bring that chat message back. I want to read what Mandy said. Where'd it go? StreamYard. Okay, here it comes. I want to hear it. See. It's been a hard week. He's doing well physically. The legal aspect is going to be a long road. Oh, wow. It sure is, Mandy. But, thankfully, he's doing well physically. The rest, he's just going to need y'all support, which I'm sure he has. I mean, wow. That's the journey you guys are on is something. This one stop in. Haven't been real active on social media for obvious reasons. Hope everyone's doing good. Hug your family tight. The world is a crazy ass place. It sure is, Mandy. It sure is. And we're all praying for you guys and just hoping that speedy recovery, speedy end to all this for you and for your brother so he can try to move on. And wow, that's a lot. He did this, and most of these people never got their money back. Manya had been labeled a fraudster for getting hers back, and I can believe they are doing this on the name of KJ. Yep, all over again. No, they didn't learn. They're giving these people money. No, chicken spaghetti. It's like the Mexican spaghetti, but it's really good. Oh, Brittany, you got to send me the recipe. I'll try it. I steal nonsense's recipes. The kids love. My daughter had a blast making that candy. And then Bullseye, she had a blast with that, and they ate them. And made the powdered sugar candy. I made your white sauce. My daughter liked that. I made a couple of Mint Mamas. I made her strawberry crack. The kids loved that. I'm always looking for new things to make because it's hard with little ones that don't want to. My daughter, she'll pretty much eat anything. I mean, she's a little bit better than he is, but he is very picky. He's very picky. He will eat no brand of frozen pizza. I don't care what kind you get. He's not touching it. Mm-mm. You just made chocolate chip cookies for the kiddos, and now opt to take them swimming. Oh, my kids would love to go swimming, but the water's still too chilly down here. Even with an extra solar panel, we have solar system heat the pool because my ass is not paying no damn electric bill for a damn swimming pool. But yeah, it's even with the extra panels because of the weather we've had, it's not warm enough. They jump in it though. I made brownies last night. Kid brownies, not adult brownies. I'm out of oil. And they're having a sale too. 60% off. Darn it. Oh, I could even get one of my float cartridges for my pen for $20. Of course, there has to be a non-pay week. Of course. Always happens that way. Yeah, the kids wanted to go swimming today. They were bummed that they couldn't. They said the sun's been out. I said it takes more than that. But the solar system works good. I mean, there's times we have to actually turn it off or turn it to cooling because the pool will get as hot as a damn spa. As a hot tub if you let it. Hot apple cider. That sounds good. We are going to the in-laws. Ours is still too cold too. Yours is cold? Oh, that's right. You had some cold weather in that part of Arizona, didn't you? That don't take much to cool it off. It's just getting the heat back up. If the sun doesn't stay out and it doesn't stay, And me, I'm a baby. I need my water at least 90 degrees, 85, 90 degrees before I'll get it. But the kids, they're in it way before that. Say maybe at the beach. I thought about going to the beach today, but they can't. The water's just too cold, and oh my god, no, they'll be covered in sand, and I'll no. We'll go another day. Besides that, my daughter's got a nasty cough, and she's got yours is only about 57 degrees right now. Yeah. If it wasn't for the solar system, mine would be. But the only reason why mine's above 65 is because of the solar system being on. I'm always cold. I never used to be. Then I get hot flashes, and that takes the cold away, but it doesn't take it away. You just sweat for that minute, then you just freeze even more. Anyway, they haven't stopped since menopause. Drives me nuts. It's been years. They're not as bad as they used to be, but they still happen. Well, I'm going to end this. I've been on here a long time. I keep saying I'm not going to do these long lives, but it always ends up that way. The in-laws is heated and above about 80 degrees. Oh, yeah. See, my husband wanted to get uh, a heater for the put in for the pool. No, we have a solar system with an extra panel. We had an extra panel when we bought the house. That way it would stay. But little did I know it would make it a boiling tub if you're not careful. But no, I'm not paying the electric bill to heat that damn pool. Mm-mm. They cannot swim for these couple of weeks. It won't hurt them. They've got other things they can do. My neighbor pays an outrageous electric bill just to heat his pool that he don't even use. Everyone says, "Oh, well, you got a solar system." Well, that doesn't mean it doesn't matter. When it gets really nasty out and there's no sun and it's raining constantly and it gets cold like we went through that bad weather just last week. Nope, it cools it off real quick and not that quick to heat back up. It only takes a couple days though, the hot sun, and it'll be right back up there. But I am going to end this. Well, I thank everybody for being here and listening to me. Thank you, mods. And thank you for the Cash App I got. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $5 Cash App. Any members? I can't even remember. But any memberships? Thank you. Welcome to Poolside. Yeah, nonsense. You're a Poolside now. That means you got to bring some of your tents. We have tents. But see, we don't. I have a screened in room, a bird cage, so we're all birds in the freaking bird cage. I don't call it a bird cage. That drives me nuts. But y'all can help me feed the squirrels. See, Mama Squirrel comes to eat. She should be here by about 5:30. I have a squirrel that actually talks to me. She sits there and squeals till I bring out her damn food. Yeah. But no, they're not. They're not spoiled. They're wild animals. Mm-hmm. She'll sit right at this patio door on that screen, and she will squeal at the top of her lungs until I come out. And then she has to race me over to the logs where I put her food. She'll be sitting there by the time I get there. You're welcome, Joan. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. But yeah, I've been on here long enough, guys. I don't know. I might come back later tonight because we're going to do the YouTube Streets news cruise. I might kick that off tomorrow, though. I don't know. Or I just might come back to show you the stuff I have on Turtle Boy. Who knows? Anyway, today is supposed to be Claire and B. Tim debating each other over the Karen Reed case. Yeah. Claire is nothing but a Turtle Boy simp. I lost respect for him. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But guys, I will see you. Thank you. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, all the mods. I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Bye, all.